Focus. to define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
At MidAmerican Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
On campus at Dowling Catholic, inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down center court behind the balcony here, way up top. Here with all the play-by-play, Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo alongside Steve Davini here in just a few short minutes. He'll be the color commentary for the girls contest, the boys contest. This afternoon, Gary Steinblock will be joining us as the color commentary. Double dip of girls and boys high school basketball. The Dowling Catholic Maroons play host for the Ames Little Cyclones. A quick turnaround after Urbandale last night, as we'll get to that here in just a few short minutes, the results of that game. You're listening on Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY 1150 AM 94.5, and of course today's game also viewable on CISN.TV. Want to thank Peter Tarpey for giving me the opportunity to fill in as well. Mark Amadeo, Randy Nielsen, the program director for CISN TV. Jeff Piggott back in our studios, flipping the switches, our in-studio producer for today's double dip of girls and boys basketball. Well, last night the Dowling Catholic Maroons headed over to the Urbandale Jayhawks Gymnasium, and the girls took care of business 65-34. It was a great night for Lexi Bowles. She had 21 points by my count, and Margaret Tobias pitched in with 8. Maddie Wishman was a scorer as well with 12. And 9 gals got in the scoring column last night for Kristen Meyer and the Dowling Catholic Maroons to move to 4-2 on the season. And on the other side of the ledger, the boys didn't fare so well. Mike O'Connor and the boys dropped a 53-47 contest to the Urbandale Jayhawks. A very slow start shooting in the first half, just couldn't get anything going. Came back in the second half, made it a ball game, and it became a free throw shooting contest with Urbandale pulling ahead in that ball game. Today, the Ames Little Cyclones are in town. As we mentioned, Joel Sullivan, the head coach for the Ames Little Cyclones, they come in 5-1, and they've got some players. They are missing one of their starters due to COVID, another due to a concussion. We'll see what they bring to the table. Carolyn Waite is their leading scorer, averaging 25 points a contest. Also leader in assists with 3 a contest, and 4.5 rebounds. So she is their number 1 player. On the other side of the ledger, again, Kristen Meyer comes in her 5th year as the head coach for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. She is 81-21 all-time, 4-2. And again, Lexi Bowles leads the charge at 15 points a contest. Emma Gipple, an all-around player, 12 points a contest. Margaret Tobias, Maddie Wishman, Ella McVeigh all kick in. And Steve Davini just sat down, and he is our color commentator and did a great job last night. How you doing, Steve? Quick turnaround. Did you have that breakfast that you talked about and you're ready to go?
Yeah, we had some brunch, didn't we? This is a day game after a night game for these Major League Baseball players and these kids. So it should be interesting. Ames has a very experienced squad. Caroline Waite and Ashley Imes in particular are going on to play Division I, and so I would guess the Maroons will have their hands full today.
Yeah, and we'll see that action coming up here on CISN.TV, and of course listening on Iowa Catholic Radio. I want to thank our sponsors before we get to comments from Dr. Dan Ryan, the president of Dowling Catholic, and our pregame prayer with Father Ryan Andrew. Ashworth Vision Clinic, getting behind Dowling Catholic student athletes, along with construction professionals. Dental Associates also getting behind the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Broadcasts, Kevin and Mercy One. We'll give those reads here, and we'll start off with Ashworth Vision Clinic. Ashworth Vision Clinic is committed to providing a complete eye exam to make sure that your family is seen and feeling their best. Ashworth Vision Clinic, located at 60th and Ashworth Road in West Des Moines, or online at ashworthvision.com. In the boys contest, as we said, after this one, directly following, we'll take a quick little break, go over some we'll go over some stats from the first game, and then it'll be Mike O'Connor's Dowling Catholic Maroons taking on Vance Downs and his Ames Little Cyclones. They also come in 5-1, as the Dowling Catholic Maroons, with their loss last night, dropped to 2-3. We'll talk with Mike O'Connor at halftime of this contest. We're going to go ahead and take care of some business right now. Hear from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. More pregame coming up. It's the Dowling Catholic Maroons taking on the Ames Little Cyclones, girls, boys, double dip on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISN.TV. Back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
All right, we're back broadcasting on campus at Dowling Catholic, inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down center court behind the scorer's bench from the balcony, so we're up here a ways. Here with all the play-by-play, Joe Stacy, in for Mark Amadeo, and alongside Steve Davini. Color commentary for the girls' game. Gary Steenblock will be joining us for the boys' game. It's a double dip of girls and boys high school basketball. The Dowling Catholic Maroons play host for the Ames Little Cyclones. You're listening on Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY, 1150 AM, 94.5 FM. And today's game also viewable on CISN.TV. In the studio, Jeff Piggott, as he keeps us straight all afternoon, does a terrific job. And again, our sponsors, thanking Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One. Well, again, the Dowling Catholic Maroons last night took care of business in the girls' game against the Urbandale Jayhawks, 65-34. Quick turnaround as they'll take on the Ames Little Cyclones, a much better opponent today. They're missing two of their starters, Steve, two of their solid starters, if you will. They're going to be replaced by Lauren Smith and Abby McGuire. I'm not quite sure if they're coming up from the sophomore team or not, but they did add those two gals to the roster. Dowling Catholic this year, led by Lexi Bowles, Emma Gipple, they go deep. They 6, 8 to 9 players can come off that bench and contribute.
Yeah, we talked about that last night, the balance of this year's Dowling Maroon girls team and the depth. And, Coach Meyer has confidence in those kids. They have confidence in each other. And on any given night, there's a chance for any number of 6 or 7 kids to score in double figures, which is a nice benefit to have from a team.
And Lexi Bowles last night, the 6'2 senior, 21 points unofficially, had a bunch of rebounds, played nice defense, was a big presence underneath. She's one of the leaders for this Dowling Catholic squad.
Yeah, she's been terrific. She came over to Dowling from Waukee, I think, as a sophomore, and has really blossomed in from being a role player in years past to really being a leader this year. And her inside presence, I know that Kristen Meyer is a very good post coach as well, but one of the benefits this year of having Audrey Faber on the coaching staff, who was a stellar career at Dowling, followed by a stellar career at Creighton University, and she's been played at a high level, and she has a lot of input into what Lexi's doing in the paint, and boy, some of those inside post moves we've seen from her so far this year have been really special.
Yes, they have been. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. First of all, starting at a guard, 5'7 senior Ella McVeigh. Ella McVeigh canned a 3 last night. Also starting for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. At another guard, 5'6 senior Margaret Tobias. Another senior in the lineup for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, 5'7 senior Maddie Wishman averages 5 points a contest. Margaret Tobias, I should mention, averages 8 points a contest, and this gal can do it all. Only a junior, 5'10 junior Emma Gipple, 12 points a contest, 8 rebounds. And rounding out the Dowling Catholic starting lineup will be Lexi Bowles, a 6'2 senior, averaging 15 points. That was going into last night. That'll be bumped up after scoring 21 last night. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Ames Little Cyclones. Starting at a guard, a 5'7 sophomore, Ireland Buss. Also in the starting lineup, Carolyn Waite, a senior 5'4 guard. And as we mentioned, Carolyn Waite, 25 points a contest. And boy, she can get it done. Also in the starting lineup tonight for the Ames Little Cyclones, a 5'7 sophomore. She's at a guard, Cameron Moon. Kennedy White will be in the starting lineup, a 6-foot forward, only a sophomore. And Ashley Eames, am I pronouncing it? It is
Ashley Imes.
Imes, yep. Thank you.
Yep.
A 6'1 senior, and they are led by Joe Sullivan as the head coach. We're going to go ahead and take another break, and we'll come back with Dr. Dan Ryan, president of Dowling Catholic Maroons and the high school here, with his comments, pregame comments, and then a prayer shortly with Father Ryan Andrew. You're listening and viewing Dowling Catholic girls and boys basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISN.TV.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Are you going to... Dowling Catholic, inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down center court behind the scorer's bench. Here with all the play-by-play, Joe Stacy, and for Mark Amadeo alongside Steve Davini, the Hall of Famer at Grandview College. Color commentary for the girls' game. Gary Steenblock will join us for the boys' game. Double dip, girls, boys, high school basketball, as Dowling Catholic Maroons play host for the Ames Little Cyclones. You're listening to Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY, 1150 AM and 94.5 on the FM dial. Today's game also available on CISN TV And again, our sponsors, we want to thank Ashworth Vision Clinic. We gave them a read. Let's go to Construction Professionals. It's a family business built on a strong foundation to create a new or remodeled home that is uniquely yours. 515-208-5721 or online at cpcustomhomes.com. Orrin, Marilyn, Stryker, and son Derek leading the charge as the players down below get set for the starting lineups. Denny O'Grady, the longtime PA voice, and of course the longtime sports writer in Carroll, Iowa, down below, is getting set to announce the starting lineups as we get set. A nice crowd filing in here. You know, the governor did lift the restrictions on high school sports and the like, but most of these, I believe the CIML, Steve, sticking to their guns and not going to roll the dice just yet and staying to immediate family.
That's what I heard yesterday. I wasn't aware of that, but my understanding is that for home teams, anybody in your immediate family can attend. For road teams, each player just gets 2 tickets, assumingly for maybe their mother and their father, but just hope and pray that we can keep everybody safe and that those rules eventually can continue to get a little bit more lax and get people back to these games.
Yeah, you know, the virus is real, as we all know, and when it first came to fruition in March and then April, May, you know, a lot of people didn't really know anybody with it, and then as the months progressed, everybody started to know somebody that had it, and then unfortunately, in my case, lost a very good friend to it, John Pettit, the general manager of the Iowa Barnstormers, who I worked with for 14 years very closely. And I had it, battled with it, and I was one of the lucky ones, just had some mild symptoms for a few days. But, hey, always better to err a caution, on the side of caution, than run into things willy-nilly. But I certainly hope there is a state tournament, and they are going to be allowing a decent amount of fans to that. All right, it's time for the pregame prayer here and the national anthem. We'll pay attention to that.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Loving and gracious God, as we gather for the game today, help us to feel your presence with us. We ask your blessings on both.
A very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
The national anthem and the prayer as we are just about set for girls high school basketball. Ames Little Cyclones in town, Dowling Catholic and CISN TV. The starting lineups have been announced as the 4-2 Dowling Catholic Maroons get set to take on the 5-1 Ames Little Cyclones. Boys contest to come up following this one as Mike O'Connor and his Dowling Catholic Maroons will take on Vance Downs, the 17-year head coach for the Ames Little Cyclones. They come in with a 5-1 record. The Dowling Catholic Maroons will be in their white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers with black trim, and over to my left, the Ames Little Cyclones in their black tops, black bottoms, orange numbers, and white trim. Both teams huddle up down below. Again, center court, looking down behind the scores bench, balcony level, as Lexi Bowles, the big 6'2" senior, slapping high fives to her teammates, and she'll get inside the circle and she'll jump it up against Ashley Ames, the 6'1" senior for the Ames Little Cyclones. Here we go. We're set for action. And here's the ball. There's the tip, and it's controlled by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They shoot at the bucket to our left as we look on here. Left wing with the basketball is Ella McVeigh. Cross court to Emma Gipple. Gipple drives the right baseline, stopped. Now they'll kick it out to the right side. That's Margaret Tobias. Tobias kicks it to the left wing to Maddie Wishman. Maddie Wishman feeds it down low to Bowles, loses the handle, gathers it in, left elbow, fakes, takes it to the basket. She's stopped, kicks it back out, and she's going to be called for traveling. Just hopped a little bit on that pivot foot, a little bit off balance.
Yeah, the double team came, and instead of her kicking it out, she tried to maneuver and make an inside hoop and got called for the traveling.
So here we go. The Ames Little Cyclones will bring it up. Carolyn Waite, only 5'4", crosses the timeline. Carolyn Waite and the Ames Little Cyclones shoot the bucket to our right. Now driving the hoop for the Ames Little Cyclones is Cameron Moon. The ball is swapped away, and Dowling Catholic will have it. We'll go right to left in the forecourt. Maddie Wishman, 3-ball near side, caroms around the rim and drops home. So Maddie Wishman starts off where she left last night.
With a good assist there from a baseline drive from Tobias.
You got that.
Created that opportunity.
3-0, Dowling Catholic on top here as the Ames Little Cyclones operate their offense to our right. With a basketball as Kennedy White drives the right block, stops, goes up strong, and a foul going to be called on Lexi Bowles. Looks like she had her hand straight up, but the official down there closer. So White will head to the charity stripe to shoot two, the 6-foot sophomore. Got 23 points on the season. First free throw is up and in. So White gets the Ames Little Cyclones on the board. 3-0, Dowling Catholic on top here. 6:44 left to go first quarter. She eyes another free throw, lets it go, and knocks it down. And checking in the ball game will be Elena Deerdorf, and she will replace Ireland Buss. So here come the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Margaret Tobias brings it across center court, crosses the timeline, feeds it to Bowles in the paint. Bowles feeds it down low. Now they kick it back out right side. Maddie Wishman, 3-ball good. 2 in a row for Maddie Wishman. 6-2 Dowling Catholic.
Good ball movement there. A couple quick passes, no dribbles, and resulted in a wide open look for Wishman again.
6:22 left to go first quarter. They feed it down low to Kennedy White. Ames Little Cyclones. White puts it up strong, won't go, gets her own rebound, then gets it back over to Ashley Imes in the paint. A little 5-footer, she knocks it home good. 6-4, Ames back to within 2. Other end to feed down low. Ella McVeigh takes it to the rack, caroms around the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Ames Little Cyclone. We're on the run. Carolyn White stops, left free throw line, puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound comes down to Margaret Tobias for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Far side, she crosses the timeline. Dowling Catholic shoots at the bucket to our left as we look on here. Joe Stacy, Steve Devaney as Tobias, crossover dribble, takes it to the rack. Scoop shot, no good. Bowles with the rebound, muscles her way up, it won't go. Rebound to the Dowling Catholic Maroons, and Emma Gipple fights her way through, knocks home a little 2-footer, 8-4 Dowling Catholic.
Way to crash those offensive boards, Gip.
You got that right. Here we go. Other end. Carolyn White. Shot from the left wing. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Maddie Wishman. Dowling Catholic. Up ahead to Ella McVeigh. Left wing. She stops. Feeds it down low. Left side to Bowles. Bowles looks at the bucket. Nothing there. Gets it to Gipple underneath. Gipple backs it out right wing. Stops. Pops. Puts up the 2-ball. Short. Won't go. Gets her own save, but it's saved in to Kennedy White for the Ames Little Cyclones. Up ahead with a basketball is Cameron Moon. A bounce pass down low to Kennedy White in the paint. Gives a fake. Goes up strong. Won't go. And rebound comes down to Emma Gipple for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Up ahead to Maddie Wishman. 8-4 Dowling Catholic on top. 4:50 left to go. Gipple has a lane to the bucket. Clear shot. Won't go. Missed a bunny there.
The pace of play here is really, really quick for both teams.
And Ames Little Cyclones have it down 8-4, 4:38 left to go. A feed down low. Kennedy White in the paint. Backs up Emma Gipple. Turnaround jumper. Good. Off the glass. A little 5-footer. So Kennedy White has 4 in the ball game. 8-6. Dowling still on top.
You don't see that very often.
Nope. A feed down low. A quick drive in the lane for Ella McVeigh, and she can't get the easy shot to go again. Ames with the rebound, bringing it up, and fouled is going to be Carolyn White for the Ames Little Cyclones. So Dowling missing some easy shots underneath, layups, if you will.
As I say, the pace of play has been just very, very quick, and I think that both teams just feel a little bit hurried on the offensive end, which is a testament to each other's defense. Both teams are in man-to-man early.
Carolyn White pulls up for 3 for Ames Little Cyclone. Top of the key, no good. Chased down by Dowling Catholic's Julia Moore. The 5'6" sophomore in the ball game. She'll cross the timeline, has nice handles, gets it over to Olivia Bailey. Right wing, dribbles a couple, now gets it to the top of the key. Back to Maddie Wishman. Maddie Wishman kicks it right baseline to Bailey. Drives, puts it up and in off the glass, good. So Olivia Bailey has 2 in the ball game. 10-6, 3:54 left to go first quarter. Dowling on top. And on the other end, we're going to have a jump ball called. Nice hustle by Ella McVeigh with some backcourt pressure.
Yeah, very, very good backcourt pressure. Both teams are extending defenses almost to the at least three-quarter court. This ball will go back over to Ames on a held ball, alternate possession.
They'll play it out from the side in their backcourt. 10-6 Dowling. 3:46 left to go in the first quarter. Ames with a basketball. Now top of the key with it is Kennedy White. Kennedy White keeps her dribble, looks underneath, wants to drive to the left block, does, makes a move, nothing there. Nice defense by Bowles. Kick it out. Top of the key. Free throw line shot. No good by Ireland Buss. Rebound is up and put back in by Kennedy White. She's got 6 in the ball game. 2 back closer to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 10-8. Dowling on top with a basketball. Julia Moore drives a lane, kicks it out to the right side to Bowles, and a traveling is going to be called on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 3:17.
Yeah, shot fake, and she did not keep that pivot foot connected to the floor. Maroons with some full court pressure again.
Here we go. Full court pressure by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. The Ames Little Cyclones played out to our left in their backcourt. Bring it up left to right. They shoot the bucket to our right as we look on. Carolyn White dribbles right wing, free throw line extended. Gets it in the near side corner with a basketball. Ireland Buss. Hands it off to Ashley Imes. Imes, 3-ball up top, right side, hits the front of the rim, bounces around, no good. White with the rebound, gives a head fake, puts it up and in, good. Kennedy White, 8 points in the ball game, tied up 10 apiece. 2:50 left to go in the first quarter. Dowling with the basketball. Shoot the bucket to our left with it. Ella McVeigh kicks it over to the far right side. That's Olivia Bailey, and we have a foul away from the basketball.
Looks like it'll be the Ames post player, Kennedy White, picking up the foul, trying to fight off post position there that Bowles was trying to establish.
Emma Gipple back in the ball game along with Julie Friedrich.
Pace of play here has been frantic. I mean, both teams are substituting early, and we're going to see who's got their legs and their lungs today.
That's right, 10 apiece. 2:41 left to go as Julia Moore takes it from the top of the key, fakes right, goes left, goes down the lane, and takes it to the rack. It won't go, but she'll be rewarded with 2 from the charity stripe. So Julia Moore heads to the charity stripe, and her free throw percentage, 56% on the year. The left-hander eyes it up, bends her knees, lets it fly, and knocks it down.
Yeah, Julie is one of the more offensive-minded Maroon girls, and when it comes to putting the ball on the floor and penetrating hard, and she got into traffic that time and drew a foul.
11-10 with the made free throw. She gets another. It's up, on its way. Short, won't go. Rebound chased down by the Ames Little Cyclones. With the basketball is Cameron Moon. Dowling applying some nice pressure as they finally get it across the timeline. Ireland Buss for the Ames Little Cyclones, and their black tops, black bottoms, almost stolen away.
Good ball pressure.
Yep.
Wow.
And the ball is now back in the backcourt for the Ames Little Cyclones. Carolyn White brings it across, spins in the lane, takes it to the rack. Scoop shot is blocked by Emma Gipple. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Nice defense by Emma Gipple.
Very good. And that ball pressure, I mean, we had 3 guards for the Maroons up with passing lanes and ball pressure. Very difficult for Ames to get the ball across half court.
Ashley Imes back in the ball game for Ames Little Cyclones. A lob pass into her. The ball is knocked away again by Emma Gipple with some nice hustle. Ashley Imes, 6'1" senior.
entertaining ball game so far, Joe.
11-10 Dowling. You got that right, Steve. Steve Devaney, the Grandview Hall of Famer on color commentary. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo with the call. 2:09 left to go. Ames Little Cyclones have the basketball. That's Carolyn White. Stops, pops, right free throw line extended, knocks it down. That's her first 2 of the ball game. Nice shot, and Ames takes their first lead, 12-11. Dowling Catholic with a basketball. Olivia Bailey drives the lane. Ball is tipped away. Rebound, the loose ball comes down to Ames, but Ashley Imes couldn't put a fork in it off of her hands out of bounds, so Dowling Catholic will play it out from the side in their forecourt.
Maybe she had a fork in her hand. I mean, regardless, she couldn't quite retain possession of the basketball. Good break for the Maroons.
Olivia Bailey, top of the key, kicks it up right side. Margaret Tobias likes the 3, takes the 3, got the 3. Margaret Tobias gives the Dowling Catholic Maroons a 14-12 lead, 1:34 left to go in the first quarter.
She's really improved her outside shooting since she started playing for the Maroons as a sophomore.
Ashley Imes drives the lane, little 5-footer in front of the rim, and it won't go nothing but air, and it goes out of bounds. A nice attempt to save the basketball by Carolyn Waite, but off the mark was Ashley Imes, and so the Dowling Catholic Maroons take over possession. 14-12 they lead. 1:21 left to go in the first quarter. With a basketball, Julia Moore, top of the key, gives it to Olivia Bailey. Olivia Bailey, left side to Friedrich. She stops, feeds it down low to Gipple. Gipple loses the handle, and Ames comes up with it, but touching the baseline out of bounds. Ames with the basketball, so Dowling will play it out underneath their bucket. Leading 14-12, 1:09 left to go in the ball game. Bowles comes back in along with Ella McVeigh for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Taking a seat will be Julia Moore and Olivia Bailey. Also into the ball game for Dowling Catholic, Maddie Wishman. Taking a seat will be Julie Friedrich. So here come the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They play it out from underneath their bucket. Need to get it in. They do to Bowles. Bowles kicks it back out top of the key. Cross court right side with a basketball. Maddie Wishman. Maddie Wishman gets it to Tobias. Likes the 3. Takes the 3. Long. Won't go. Rebound comes down to the Ames Little Cyclones. Ireland Buss hauls it in. Gets it to Carolyn White. 14-12. Dowling on top. White stops. Pops left. Free throw line extended. 2 in a row for Carolyn White. 14 apiece. 42 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Dowling Catholic working around, feed it down low to Maddie Wishman. Wishman to Bowles in the paint, drives off the glass, got it to go. Nice move by Lexi Bowles, her first 2 points of the ball game. 16-14, Dowling Catholic. 26 seconds left to go. Other end, Ames Little Cyclones have the basketball. With it is Moon. Moon feeds it to Carolyn Waite on the right side. Back to Moon, right wing. Ball stolen away by Ella McVeigh. On the run, 2-on-1. McVeigh dumps it off, down low to Gipple, right block. She's fouled on the floor before the shot. We'll see if that's the case.
Looks like it is, Joe. Excellent pace to the game. Both teams, 2 evenly matched ball clubs. This is going to be entertaining 4 quarters.
You got that right.
Who was the foul on? I missed it. I apologize.
I didn't catch it.
Okay.
So Dowling Catholic will play it in. Ella McVeigh, 16-14, 9 seconds left to go. Gipple drives the lane. Scoop shot off the glass, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Ames Little Cyclones. That's Ashley Imes. Comes across, 3-point shot on the way before the buzzer. It won't go. And that's where we end the first quarter of play, 16-14. Dowling Catholic on top over the Ames Little Cyclones. You're listening to Dowling Catholic girls and boys basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio and viewing on CISN.TV. Back after these messages.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Correction, Ames Little Cyclones 4-2. Their losses, Ankeny, Centennial, Cedar Rapids, Kennedy. Again, Mark Amadeo on the correction. Got to thank you for that, Mark. Appreciate it.
Ammo. I thought he'd be taking a nap.
Here we go. Left side, 3 ball. Maddie Wishman for Dowling Catholic as we start the second quarter. No good. Rebound by Gipple. She puts it up. No good. Rebound again by Dowling Catholic. That's Ella McVeigh. It won't go. But a whistle and a foul. Dowling really not able to hit those high percentage shots early on here. They've missed at least 6 shots right underneath the bucket.
Yeah, those are in heavy traffic, and they're doing a great job getting to the offensive glass, but they haven't been able to convert so far.
And the Dowling Catholic Maroons get it into Bowles as she attacks the basket, gets it to go off the glass, and she'll be rewarded with 1 at the charity stripe. The old-fashioned 3-point play on the inbounds pass.
That was the old screener play, and got her open. Very well executed play by the Maroons.
18-14, Dowling on top. Back in the ball game is Ireland Buss for the Ames Little Cyclones. Cameron Moon will check in for Ames. The lefty puts up the free throw. Lexi Bowles knocks it down, 19-14. Bowles has 5 points in the ball game. 7:41 left to go in the first half. Bringing the basketball up is Carolyn Waite. Waite gets it in the right corner with a basketball is Ashley Imes. Dribbles it from the right wing, top of the key, 3. Likes it, takes it, no good. Rebound. Lexi Bowles muscles away, gets it up ahead to Maddie Wishman. Maddie Wishman likes the 3, takes the 3, got the 3. Maddie Wishman with her 3rd three-pointer of the ball game. And Joel Sullivan will take a 30-second timeout. Doesn't like that. 22-14, Dowling Catholic with 7:21 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, Maroons are heating up here a little bit, and after the turnover, the Ames Little Cyclones were not able to get back in transition. Maddie Wishman a la Steph Curry. Steph had 9 threes again last night and led the Warriors to a win over the Clippers, I saw on ESPN this morning. But Wishman, as opposed to trying to get into the paint, dish it off to a teammate, no, I think I'll stop right at the arc and jack up another 3, and it goes.
Steve DeVinny.
Enjoyable.
You're enjoyable.
It's been, the pace of play has been good.
Frantic.
Ashley Imes is off to a little bit of a cold start shooting. She showed a little bit of frustration there getting back on defense, and that led to a Wishman's 3-pointer, too.
Here we go, 22-14. Ames with a basketball down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. With it underneath, Kennedy White gets it to the top of the key, now to the left side to Ireland Buss. Takes it to the rack. The ball is blocked from behind. And what a nice defensive play by Dowling Catholic's Lexi Bowles. Blocks it out of bounds.
Joe, you mentioned that Ames has a couple starters that are out, one with COVID and other with an undisclosed injury, but that might be having some effect on those girls today, too, so far.
So Ames plays it out underneath their bucket. They shoot the bucket to our right as we look on here. Ames has it top of the key, trail 22-14, 6:58 left to go. Ball is stolen away by Dowling Catholic Maroons, and with it, Ella McVeigh, she was pushed from behind. So it'll be 16 fouls on the Ames Little Cyclones, 1 away from the bonus. So Dowling Catholic will play it out from their backcourt. Emma Gipple gets it into Ella McVeigh. She'll walk it right to left, crosses the timeline. Margaret Tobias, gets it to Gipple. Gipple in the right corner, and looked like it was thrown away. Maddie Wishman was in the far corner, but it was last touched by Ames Little Cyclone.
Thankfully that ball was tipped. I thought maybe Gip just had an errant pass, but it was deflected by the Ames girl, and the Maroons will get it back here.
I bet Ireland Buss takes a seat for the Ames Little Cyclones. 22-14, 6:44 left to go. Bowles has it right, free throw line extended. She'll turn around, likes it, takes it, won't go. Ball is tipped, knocked out of bounds. Emma Gipple on the rebound attempt just slaps it out of bounds. So
crashing the boards again, yeah.
Ames Little Cyclones will play it out underneath their bucket. And they get it in to Madison Pankowen. Pankowen gets it to Carolyn Waite. Carolyn Waite, right wing to Ashley Imes. Imes gets it to the left side. That's Pankonen. Pankonen, get that name right. Ball is loose on the floor, and a timeout being called. 30-second job. We'll keep it right here. Dowling 22, Ames 14.
Yeah, it looks like right there Joel Sullivan, the longtime coach of the Little Cyclone girls, is begging his team to move without the ball, to stop dribbling. The the same thing that every coach in America is asking their kids to do. And they just haven't had great player movement so far without the ball. Maroons are doing a much better job. You know, when one Maroon player takes off on the dribble, 2 or 3 other Maroons are trying to position themselves where the ball might get passed to. And they're much improved in player movement from the beginning of the season. It's very impressive to see with an 8-point lead for the Maroons.
22-14, Dowling on top over Ames. Ames will play it out underneath their bucket down below. Carolyn Waite looks for help, gets it in to Kennedy White. Kennedy White back to Waite. Left free throw line extended, puts up the shot, won't go, but she's fouled in the act. That'll be the 3rd team foul now on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And Carolyn Waite heads to the free throw line. 77%er on the season. First free throw is up and in.
Yeah, Caroline Waite, because of her lack of size, you said 5'4", maybe not even that much, has really developed a nice short game, stop and pop, and she gets her shots off in traffic.
Second free throw no good. Dowling with a rebound up ahead in the corner, far side. Maddie Wishman, her 4th 3 of the ball game, cans it, the high arcer, and the Maroons open up a 25-15 lead. 6:03 left to go, first half.
It's possible this is Maddie Wishman's career high already. She's not known as one of the leading scorers, but she already has 12.
Ella McVeigh steals the basketball away in the Ames forecourt, brings it up, gets it to the top of the key to Julia Moore. Julia Moore dribbles down, kicks it to the right side. That's Maddie Wishman. Wishman gets it to Bowles. Bowles cross court to Ella McVeigh. Pulls the trigger on the 3 and knocks it down. Ella McVeigh knocks down a 3 from the near side corner. 28-15. Dowling Catholic Maroons heating up from the field. 5:32 left to go, first half.
18 of the 28 points, Joe, have come from behind the arc for the Maroons. They're red hot from the perimeter.
Carolyn Waite puts up the 3 near side for Ames. No go. Lexi Bowles with the rebound. Up ahead to Julia Moore. Julia Moore sees a seam, takes it to the rack. Off the glass, won't go, but she'll be rewarded with 2 from the charity stripe. Julia Moore, a little hesitation, hop step, saw a seam, took it to the rack on the near side. Be rewarded with 2.
Big time move. Big time move by Julia. As I said earlier, one of the more aggressive Maroons off the dribble. And now she'll have 2 shots.
56%er on the season. First one is up, long, off the heel of the rim, no good. Emma Gipple sets to check back in, as does Sarah Moore and Margaret Tobias for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Lexi Bowles will get a rest, as will McVeigh and Maddie Wishman. 28-15 Dowling, 5:17 left to go, first half. Second free throw up and in by Julia Moore. She's got 2 in the ball game. 29-15.
Maroons have played 8 kids, I think, so far, trying to keep everybody fresh, and the rotations have been good.
I like it. So here we go. Ames with a basketball. Shoot the bucket to our right. Kennedy White dribbles down to the right baseline, works her defender up the right block, puts up the shot, gets her own rebound, puts it up again. It won't go, and will be fouled in the act. Emma Gipple working against her. So Kennedy White, the 6-foot sophomore, will head to the charity stripe for the Ames Little Cyclones. 84% on the year.
You don't see it very often, Joe, but she's been dribbling 6, 7, 8 times while just trying to back down into the paint. Maybe the Maroons at some point will throw a little help defender that way and see if they can dig that ball out from her dribble.
Kennedy White knocks down both free throws. She's got 10 in the ball game. 29-17. 2 closer are the Ames Little Cyclones. Here we go. Bailey gets it in the corner, far corner for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, stolen away, left to right. Here comes Carolyn Waite in the lane, gets up a head fake, puts it up and in, good. So Waite has 7 in the ball game, and the Ames Little Cyclones on a nice little run here, 4-point run, 29-19, back to within 10. Dowling Catholic feeds the basketball down low, and a turnover, a pass inside to Margaret Tobias up ahead. Ames has it in their forecourt. Carolyn Waite going to be fouled by Margaret Tobias, and that's going to be 5 team fouls now on Dowling Catholic.
Margaret's second, by the way. She might have to come out for the rest of the half. We'll wait and see what Coach does. Looks like for now she's going to leave her in.
Yep. Ames Little Cyclones in their black tops, black bottoms, orange numbers, and white trim. Dowling Catholic in their white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, and black trim. Ames feeds it in down low to Kennedy White. Kennedy White working on the right block. Olivia Bailey playing great defense as they get it in over to Prakashan. Prakashan in the ballgame for the first time. Gets it to Carolyn Waite. Carolyn Waite dribbles right wing. Now she's going to reset it. 4:06 left to go, second quarter, 29-19. Dowling on top. Ames with the basketball. And Carolyn Waite, top of the key, fakes right, goes left, nothing there. Gets it to Ashley Imes. Nice defense being employed by Dowling Catholic. A feed down low to Imes. Turnaround jumper off the rim, caroms around and goes home. So Imes has her 4th point of the ball game. 29-21. Ames inching closer. Here comes Margaret Tobias. Drives the right side to the right baseline, and an offensive charge is going to be called on the Dowling Catholic Maroon.
That's her third.
Yeah, maybe.
That's her third. A lot of times coaches have maybe just a unwritten policy. When a player gets 2 fouls before half, they take them out. That time Coach Meyer rolled the dice. I'm not criticizing her, but Margaret did pick up her third, so she'll go to the bench.
Allie Franzen in the ball game for Prakashon for the Ames Little Cyclones. 29-21, 3:37 left to go in the first half. Bringing it up left to right is Carolyn Waite. Has it behind the arc left side. Now in between the circles. Man-to-man defense being employed. Crossover dribble in the far side corner now with a basketball. A bounce pass down low to White. Puts up the shot. Won't go on the block. Rebound to the Ames Little Cyclones. And a foul going to be called. Nice rebound by the Ames Little Cyclones. And that is Elena Deerdorf. And a 7th team foul now on Dowling. So headed to the charity stripe will be Elena Deerdorf.
Yeah, that'll be 2 on Julia Moore. Julia's had a little trouble this year so far with getting into foul trouble. 2 or 3 different games. She's picked up 2 or 3 early. So she'll go to the bench too. And looks like Julia Friedrich will take her spot.
Deerdorf knocks down the first one, gets a second one, won't go. 29-22. That was her first free throw attempt of the year as far as my stats are concerned. She's 50% around the season. Dowling Catholic, 29-22, 3:09 left to go in the ball game. 3 ball on this way. Right side, no good by Julie Friedrich. Up ahead with a basketball is Carolyn Waite. Puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound, Kennedy White for Ames. She'll reset. 29-22. And now the shot from the right elbow, Ashley Imes. It won't go. Last touch before it goes out of bounds by the Ames Little Cyclones. So Dowling will play it out from their backcourt. Back in the ball game is Pankonen, Madison Pankonen, a 5'8" junior for the Ames Little Cyclones. Dowling with a basketball in the lead, 29-22, 2:42 left to go. Feed down low, ball is knocked away. Julia Friedrich was the intended target from Alexi Bowles. Up ahead, 3 ball on its way. Wait, no good. Right side, gets her own rebound, chases it down. What a nice little hustle job. They'll get it over to Franzen. Franzen doesn't like the shot from the left elbow with a basketball. Kennedy White takes it in the lane, lowers his shoulder, travels with a basketball. Nice defense down low in the paint by Lexi Bowles. And Kennedy White just tried to muscle her way in there, lowering that shoulder, and traveled with a basketball.
Yeah, we did a nice job there of providing some help defense for Lexi, which prevented then Kennedy White from doing that 7 or 8 dribble move back down that she's been doing so far. Excellent play. Maroons took a 30-second timeout to regroup here with 2:20 to go in the second quarter and a 7-point lead.
You bet. So far, Kennedy White leading the charge. 10 points for the Ames Little Cyclones. Maddie Wishman has 4 3-pointers for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 29-22. Construction Professionals, Ashworth Vision Clinic, Dental Associates, Kemen, Mercy One, bringing you this broadcast on Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY, 1150 AM, 94.5 on your FM dial, CISN.TV on your computer. Here we go. Dowling Catholic with a basketball. Julia Friedrich, top of the key, goes over to the left side. Maddie Wishman back to Friedrich. Friedrich goes in the corner. Olivia Bailey likes the 3, takes the 3 off the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Ames. Carolyn Waite up ahead, all alone. Kennedy White takes it to the rack, got it to go. Ashley Imes takes it to the rack. 29-24. Dowling in a scoring slump here.
A little run out by Ashley Imes and rewarded by a 3/4 court pass from Caroline Waite.
Friedrich kicks it out right side. Ella McVeigh, 3 for Dowling Catholic. It won't go, and Lexi Bowles going to be called for over the back on the rebound attempt. 1:44 left to go in the first half, and Dowling Catholic been stuck on that 29 for quite some time.
Yeah, they've cooled off a little bit from the perimeter, And now you've got your third maroon with at least 2 fouls here in the second half. Lexi Bowles just picked up her second, and I think she'll have to leave the game. I think they have a sub coming for her, but she'll have to leave after the I'm sorry, they're going to let her in before the first shot of the bonus.
Paige Hobbs, a 5'10 senior, came in last night, did a great job. She's back in the ball game for the first time tonight. Kennedy White at the line for Ames. The 84%er knocks it down. She adds to her total 5 free throws tonight made for her. 29-25. Ames one closer.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
No, 144 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, senior-laden team for Ames, and you knew that they had a little adversity, but they weren't going to go away. Looks like Hobbs had some earrings in. Referees told her to take those out. Now it's being discussed whether she can re-enter the game or if she has to stay out of the game for at least one play.
That's what happens to Amadeo when he enters most gymnasiums. He has to take his earrings out too.
Good night. Looks like Sarah Moore is going to check in.
So here we go. Well, you didn't know he was that hip?
Amadeo's a Hall of Famer. I mean,
that's right.
He makes his own rules.
He can do whatever he wants.
Ames, little Cyclone hurt?
The Cyclone
is
hurt, and the free throw did go down. And let's see who it is Ashley Imes. You hate to see that. She's going to...
Maybe a hyperextended knee or something. She wants to stay in the game, and they haven't brought anybody to help her. So it looks like she's okay.
Jill Sullivan going to stay with her.
That'd be a big loss without her.
29-26, Dowling on top. They have the basketball. Ella McVeigh goes to the top of the key. Sarah Moore. Now Dowling just moving it around the perimeter here.
Dribble weave.
Yeah. Got that right. With the basketball, Ella McVeigh gets it to Sarah Moore, top of the key, right wing to Friedrich. Kicks it out left side. Maddie Wishman likes the three, takes the three. It won't go. Rebound Ames, and double dribble is going to be called on the Ames Little Cyclones. Kennedy White has put too many hands on it.
Reminiscent of my old high school and college coaches telling some of our players, get the ball to the guards.
Right.
the tall girl Kennedy tried to take it coast to coast and double dribbled there. Unforced error.
29-26, Dowling on top. They've been stuck on that 29 for quite some time. Emma Gipple drives in the lane, kicks it out left side. 3-ball. Maddie Wishman pulls the trigger. Air ball. It won't go. Rebound. Ella McVeigh for Dowling Catholic. They'll reset. Top of the key. Sarah Moore now to the left side in the corner. That's Maddie Wishman. Wishman feeds it down low to Gipple. Gipple makes a move to the bucket, goes strong, won't go. Gets her own rebound. Ball is tipped and last touch by the Ames Little Cyclones.
You know, Emma, fierce competitor on the offensive glass, 5'9". If she was 6'1", 6'2", she'd be able to convert a lot of those. But it's just tough in traffic, Joe. I mean, there are people all around you.
So taking it out is Ella McVeigh for the Dowling Catholic Maroons underneath their bucket. They shoot the bucket to our left on top, 29-26. 53 seconds left to go in the first half. Gipple has it, left block, kicks it back out top of the key. Now to the right side. Wishman to Olivia Bailey, takes it to the rack, right baseline, can't get the easy shot to go. Tip knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And boy, they're going to look at tape and just really kind of kick themselves and say, hey, you know what? These little 3 to 4 foot shots and even the layups, you got to convert those.
Yeah, Joe, they're all in traffic. Those aren't necessarily easy shots, but they should be hitting a few of those at least. The lid's been on the hoop here lately for the Maroons.
Yeah, not to get on Olivia Bailey, but she had a clean shot to that basket and made a nice move to get free from the baseline. 34 seconds left to go, 29-26. Dowling on top with a basketball. Ames Little Cyclones, Carolyn Waite gets it in the left elbow to Kennedy White. Back to the top of the key with a basketball, Cameron Moon. 19 seconds left to go, and it's stolen away by Dowling Catholic. Nice job by Julia Friedrich to get it in her hands. Olivia Bailey to Gipple on the left baseline. Gipple, top of the key to McVeigh. McVeigh fakes left, goes in the lane, spins in the lane, kicks it out left side to Gipple. Gipple fakes left, goes right in the lane, takes it to the rack, and it won't go. So again, Dowling Catholic, a miss on a short shot. We'll go into halftime, 29-26. Dowling Catholic, I don't know how many minutes have been stuck on that 29. I want to thank Ashworth Vision Clinic. Ashworth Vision Clinic, committed to providing a complete eye exam to make sure that your family is seeing and feeling their best. Ashworth Vision Clinic, located at 60th and Ashford Road in West Des Moines, or online at ashworthvisionclinic.com. CIML.com. Also want to thank Dental Associates with over 45 years of dental experience addressing your smile needs and dreams. 3700 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines, 515-225-6742, or online at DesMoines/DentalAssociates.com. New patients and their families are always welcome. Dr. Gleichman and Dr. Karbaka, Dr. Nagel, Dr. Quick, and Dr. Small ready for you. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Kemen's vision is to improve the quality of your life by touching half the people of the world every day with their products and services. 2100 Murray Street in Des Moines, or online at Kemen.com. Mercy One, with more than 50 primary care clinics in Des Moines area. There is a convenient Mercy location near you. Construction professionals, let's not forget about them. It's a family business built on a strong foundation to create a new or remodeled home that is uniquely yours. 515-208-5721, or online at cpcustomhomes.com. Orrin, Marilyn, Stryker, and son Derek there to get you going. We're going to take a break, hear from our sponsor, send it back to Jeff Piggott at halftime, and Mike O'Connor, the boys coach, will join us coming back. Dowling Catholic girls and boys basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISN.TV. Back after these important messages.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
All right, once again, broadcasting at Dowling Catholic, inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down center court behind the scorer's bench on the balcony. Here with all the play-by-play, Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo alongside Steve Davini. Color for the girls' game. Gary Steenblock will be here for the boys' contest. It's a double dip of girls and boys high school basketball as the Dowling Catholic Maroons roll out the red carpet for the Ames Little Cyclones. Quick turnaround after last night's contest with the Urbandale Jayhawks. You're listening, of course, on Iowa Catholic Radio. KWKY 1150 AM, 94.5 FM. Today's game also viewable on CISN.TV. And saying hi to all those folks out there that are checking us out. Jeff Piggott back in studio, and with me is the Assistant Athletic Director for the Dowling Catholic Maroons and head basketball coach for the boys in his 15th season, Mike O'Connor. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good. How are you doing today, Joe?
You know what? Terrific. The good Lord gave me another day, and I am thankful for every single breath and every opportunity that I have to have a lot of fun and do what I truly enjoy doing, which is calling basketball, football, baseball games over the air and covering fine people like you. A quick turnaround after last night's ball game. Urbandale got you guys last night 53-45. And that was their second ball game of the season, and they were ready for you. Dowling Catholic, your kids just were cold shooting early on last night.
We were. Got off to a little bit of a slow start just overall. Probably not as engaged or as locked in as we needed to be. And you play enough games, that happens. I felt like we've been very good the first 4 games, and last night we weren't particularly sharp early, and then you don't make shots, and we just could never really get going. And when we did, you're playing from behind, and your margin for error is so slim. So hopefully the fortunes swing a little bit today, and we can start to knock down some shots up and down our lineup, not just with one guy. Jack got going last night, which was good, but you got to have 2 or 3 guys that are able to step up and make them.
Yeah, Jack Reddick, 17 points by my math, which is usually off, but he was putting it down. Ryan Riggs had a decent night as well, scoring for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Halftime of the girls' contest, Dowling on top over the Ames Little Cyclones, 29-26. Mike O'Connor with us, halftime of the girls' game, boys basketball coach. What'd you tell you guys last night after that loss? Always interested to. I've been in so many locker rooms as a player and as a broadcaster at the high school, college, and professional level. What were your words of wisdom last night after the loss?
Really, it was pretty simple. Tomorrow's a new day. Basketball is a make or miss game, and we missed tonight, and they made. And you can boil it down a lot of different ways, but to me, in my opinion, it comes down to shot making, and they made shots at a much higher clip last night than we did. We told them this morning that nobody's going to feel bad for us. We're not going to pout. We're not going to sulk. We're going to show up and pull ourselves up off the mat, get off the rope, so to speak, and start swinging again. That's all you can do. It's a long season. You're going to have games like that. Was proud of how we grinded to give ourselves a lead late in the fourth quarter, and just weren't able to hold on and really finish it out once we got the lead.
Vance Downs comes down to the area today, brings his boys in 5-1. Talking with him yesterday, talking about his strengths. Quick guard court, a little undersized, great kids. They're still finding their identity. Typically, you have 22 practices, and they're just like you, and everybody's in the same boat. They like to score off transition, but they don't really have that offensive identity yet. They're trying to find out if they're going to spread the floor or who's going to step up and be their scorer. What do you know about the Ames Little Cyclones, and what are some keys to win today against the Downs coach squad?
Well, if Coach Downs doesn't know who's going to score for him, tell him to call me, because I have a pretty good idea of the two guys that are going to score for him.
Okay, he's giving me some coaches speak,
They have two really good guards. Taman Lipsy will be as good as you see all year, and Keyshawn Brooks can be every bit as good, but is a little bit more streaky and inconsistent, I'd say. We played here last year. I think he had 35, and then we went up there. I think he had 5 or 6. So they're good, and he's right. They're very aggressive in transition, so our transition defense is going to be key. We would also tell you that our ball screen defense is going to be awfully important today too. But listen, Joe, we got to make shots today. We can do those two things really, really well, and if we're going to shoot 35%, we're going to be up against it. So we've got to find a way to get the ball to go through the basket early and get our kids' confidence up. So they're able to shoot with a little bit of freedom and confidence later in the game.
Mike O'Connor, head boys basketball coach, joining us at halftime of the girls contest. Dowling on top 29-26 in this girls contest. So today, Saturday, the Ames Little Cyclones, a break on Sunday, a break on Monday. What's the practice schedule next week? And then Tuesday, Valley comes to town.
So normally we always practice on Sunday.
Okay.
We usually take Saturdays off. We'll actually go tomorrow. We'll go pretty light simply because we played last night, we'll play today, and our top 7-8 guys will be pretty tired. We'll come in and we'll lift and we'll shoot, try to clean some things up, and then Monday will be a work day, and Tuesday's play, and Wednesday we'll come in and kind of do something similar that we do tomorrow, and then Thursday will be a work day, and Friday play again.
Coach, it's always so nice of you to come on up here, and of course Mark Amadeo has this program set up, and for you to give your time and effort to come on up here. Iowa Catholic Radio appreciates it. Mark Amadeo, your sponsors appreciate it, and so do I. Thank you very much. Good luck in today's ball game against the Ames Little Cyclones.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
You bet. We'll talk to you soon. My man, Mike O'Connor, good guy, and he'll go out stage right. We'll take another break, send it back to Jeff Piggott, come back with a second half action, girls action, Dowling down 29-26 over the Ames Little Cyclones. You're listening on Iowa Catholic Radio and viewing on CISN.TV. Back after these messages.
For 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
All right, on campus, Dowling Catholic inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium. Looking down, center court, Joe Stacy. In for Mark Amadeo alongside Steve DeVinny. Over talking with some of his compadres here. Gary Steenblock will be around for the second game. Double dip. Dowling Catholic girls boys basketball versus the Ames Little Cyclones. And of course, you're listening to Iowa Catholic Radio, 1150 AM, 94.5 FM. Also available on CISNTV.com. So here we go. We'll switch sides here. The Ames Little Cyclones will shoot the bucket to our left in their black tops, black bottoms. With the basketball is Ashley Imes. Gets it over in the right wing to Cameron Moon. Cameron Moon to Kennedy White. Still working that right side. Black tops, black bottoms, orange numbers, and taking it to the rack. No good, but up and in by Cameron Moon. Ireland Buss took it to the rack and cleaned it up. Was Moon, her first 2 points of the ball game. 29-28.
It might have been, maybe it might have been White, number 40, but we'll see. We'll get an official score later.
Here we go. Dowling Catholic with the basketball. That's Emma Gipple. Drives the right baseline, then puts the shot up on the block. Won't go. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out near side. Tobias likes the three. Takes the three. It won't go. Tip knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Ames Little Cyclones. Dowling Catholic in their white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, black trim. Steve DeVinny rejoins us with the color commentary. Dowling Catholic plays it out underneath their bucket. Ella McVeigh gets it in, top of the key, right side, Emma Gipple. Emma Gipple dribbles it over, now gets it in the far left corner to Tobias. Tobias drives in the lane, tries to dump it off to Bowles, does. Bowles makes a strong move to the basket. It won't go. Another miss underneath by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. We'll go right to left with it. In the forecourt is Ashley Imes. Stops, left free throw line extended, gets it to Kennedy White. Kennedy White feeds down low to Imes, off the glass. It won't go. Nice position underneath by Dowling Catholic's Maddie Wishman. Gets the rebound. And here come the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They shoot the bucket to our left. Tobias drives in the lane. The scoop shot off the glass won't go, but she was hammered in the act, so she'll head to the charity stripe to shoot two. And Margaret Tobias, free throw percentage 90 on the season.
Margaret took it hard that time, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She gets a first free throw. First one is up and in. So Tobias has 4 points in the ball game. And in the ball game is Elena Deardorf for the Ames Little Cyclones. 30-28 Dowling. 6:30 left to go, third quarter. Second free throw is up and in by Dowling Catholic Maroons, Margaret Tobias. 31-28, 6:24 left to go in the third quarter with the basketball. Caroline Waite dribbles down to the left block, kicks it to the top of the key to Ireland Buss. Ireland Buss. Cross-court pass to Kennedy White. Kennedy White dribbles, rather that is Iams. Iams feeds it down low to Carolyn Waite. Carolyn Waite takes it to the rack. It's blocked and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Maroons.
Lexi Bowles came over from the weak side to help there and swatted it out of bounds to Ames will maintain possession, but did a great job of help defense.
Ames gets it in. Left corner now, top of the key with it, Ireland Buss, as they shoot the bucket to our left as we look on, trailing 31-28, 5:55 left to go in the third quarter of play. Kennedy White keeps the dribble in between the circle. Man-to-man defense being employed by Dowling Catholic. Now to the right wing with the basketball is Kennedy White. Kennedy White kicks it back out, three ball, Waite, likes it, got it. She's got 10 in the ball game. Carolyn Waite ties it up 31-31. 5:34 left to go in the third quarter. Top of the key, Dowling. Emma Gipple takes the three. It won't go. Bowles fights for the rebound. Gets it. Puts it up. Won't go. Gets it again. Finally finishes the shot. Nice job by Lexi Bowles with the second offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. 33-21 Dowling.
Happy for her they didn't call her for over the back. That would have been her third, Joe. Big play.
Carolyn Waite stops, pops, left free throw line extended, won't go. Rebound comes down to Lexi Bowles. Almost loses the handle, but gets it up ahead. Dowling in the forecourt, left side, three ball. Margaret Tobias doesn't like it. Rather, Wishman doesn't like it. They'll get it to Tobias. She pulls the trigger on the three, won't go. Rebound, we're going right to left. Carolyn Waite with it, stops, pops, three ball on the way. Good. Good. She means business today. 34-33, Ames takes the lead, 4:45 left to go in the third.
Very, very fine player, great shooter, and she's starting to heat up here in the third quarter.
Emma Gipple, right side, feeds it down low in the paint to Bowles. Bowles turnaround jumper, off the glass, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Ames Little Cyclones. Ashley Imes up ahead, underneath with a basketball. Deerdorf puts it up and in on the right block. Her third point of the ball game, 36-33. And Coach Kristen Meyer wants to talk it over. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here.
You know, Joe, Coach is not happy about the fact that Ames Little Cyclones beat the Maroons back down the court for a wide open layup. That, you know, if you're going to win good games against good competition, you're going to have to get back on defense, and that's a point of contention right now for Coach. Yeah,
the score was 29-17, 18 at one point, and now the Ames Little Cyclones have really settled down, have a 36-33 lead with 4:22 left to go in the third quarter. Thanking all the sponsors once again: Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One. Boys action coming up directly following this ball game. Gary Steenblock will join us in color commentary after we break down the girls' game. And of course, at halftime, we'll hear from. At halftime of the boys' game, we'll hear from Kristen Meyer, the girls' basketball coach. So after the timeout, teams back out onto the court. Dowling Catholic in their white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, black trim. The Ames Little Cyclones in their black tops, black bottoms, orange numbers, and white trim. Dowling Catholic shoots at the bucket to our right as we look on center court from the balcony way up top. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo. Steve Deviney. And here come the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Ella McVeigh, the weave offense, backdoor pass, and a feed down low to Hobbs. Hobbs puts it up. It won't go, but she was hammered in the act. Julia Moore, a nice dish on the right baseline. From the right baseline, down low left side to Paige Hobbs, a 5'10 senior. And she'll get 2 from the charity stripe.
That dribble weave, a lot of times, Joe, results in a backdoor cut. Maroons executed very well there.
50% free throw shooter on the season. First one is no good for Paige Hobbs, the 5'10 senior. She'll get another one. The right-hander lets it go and hits the back of the rim and drops home good. So Hobbs is in the scoring column. Dowling back to within 2, trail 36-34. Ames with the basketball. Top of the key, Deerdorf. Deerdorf keeps her dribble, and almost a reach-in foul there by Dowling Catholic. And they'll get it to Ireland Buss. Kicks it out right side. Deerdorf likes the short 2, won't go. Gets her own rebound and kicks it to the right side. With it, Kennedy White, right baseline. Muscles her way down low, puts up the strong shot. It won't go. And a foul going to be called on Hobbs for the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
Tough play. Once again, dribble, 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 back down. And she has a little height advantage on Paige. And she'll get to the charity stripe again.
Yeah, Kennedy White, 6 foot. She eyes her first free throw, and it's good. 84% free throw shooter on the season. And she's got 13 in the ball game, leads all scorers. She'll get another. 37-34, now 38-34. Ames on top. Taking a seat, Ireland Buss for the Ames Little Cyclones. Pankonen, Madison Pankonen, the 5'8 junior in the ball game. Here we go, Dowling Catholic with a basketball. Top of the key. With it is Ella McVeigh. Kicks it to the far left side. Julia Moore drives the left baseline. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way. Ella McVeigh, short, won't go. Rebound, Ames on the run. Carolyn Waite has it. Takes it the distance. Stops, goes up strong. Puts it home off the left glass. Waite is on fire. And the Ames Little Cyclones have a 40-34 lead. 3:17 left to go, third quarter. Dowling with a basketball in their forecourt to our right. Ella McVeigh, top of the key to Julia Moore. Drives in the lane. Stop down low. Kicks it out left side. That's Maddie Wishman. Wishman gets it to Olivia Bailey. Drives the lane. Goes up strong. Got it to go. Nice move by Olivia Bailey. Finishes it off strong. And Bailey's got 4 in the ball game. 40-36. Dowling 2 closer. 2:54 left to go in the third quarter. 3 ball. Other end. It's going to be short. Carolyn Waite. Dowling comes down with a rebound. That's Hobbs up ahead. Now with a basketball. That's Maddie Wishman. Maddie Wishman. Top of the key. Up front to Ella McVeigh. Ella McVeigh wants to split defenders. Doesn't. Gets it to the right side. Maddie Wishman likes the 3. Pulls the trigger on the 3 and got the 3.
A game of runs here, Joe. Maroons are back in it.
Down 40-39 after the 3. Ames has it in their forecourt. Right wing with a basketball. Kennedy White Gets it to Ashley Imes. Imes, right elbow, wants to drive, and she's going to be called for the offensive foul. Just lowered that shoulder a little bit too much.
Perhaps an illegal screen, I think.
Oh, you're right.
On Deerdorf. Yep, her second of the ball game. Ames is third of the half. And the Maroons will have some wholesale substitutions in. So who's in now?
Tobias, and looks like Lexi Bowles back in the ball game for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And Julia Moore.
Julia Moore, Emma Gipple, Ella McVeigh, Lexi Bowles, and the last one, like you said, will be Tobias.
So here we go. Dowling Catholic can take the lead here, down 40-39, 2:10 left to go in the third quarter, almost losing the handle out front. They'll feed it down low to Bowles. Bowles backs up the defender, kicks it to the left side to Gipple. Gipple back to the top of the key, now to the near side. That's Margaret Tobias. Drives a lane, and a blocking foul going to be called on the Ames Little Cyclones. Kennedy White looked like she had pretty good position down there, but a blocking foul going to be called. Nice aggressive offense by the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
They're going to call that evidently before the shot. Maroons will take it out of bounds. But yeah, could have gone either way, that call there.
Here we go, down by one. Dowling takes it out 40-39. 1:58 left to go, third quarter. They get it into Bowles. Bowles free throw line, fakes it, takes it, and it's going to be stolen away right to left. Carolyn Waite in her forecourt, kicks it near side to Ashley Imes. Imes, top of the key, tries to feed it down low to Kennedy White. Too much mustard on it, over her head, out of bounds.
Little pick and roll, and Kennedy White was rolling to the hoop. Ashley Imes, as you said, just overshot it.
40-39, Ames on top. Here come the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They trail by one. Top of the key to Bowles. Bowles looks for the back door, nothing there. Gets it to Julia Moore. Julia Moore stops in the paint, right free throw line extended. Three ball on its way. McVeigh in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound underneath. Tipped, and we'll see what we have here.
Uh-oh.
40-39, Ames on top here. 1:26 left to go in the ball game, and that foul's going to go against the Dowling Catholic Maroons. So Ames will play it out from their backcourt to our right. Olivia Bailey checks back in the ball game for Bowles, and she might be in some foul trouble.
Yeah, that's her third, so she'll go to the bench along with Ella McVeigh, who just attempted that 23-footer and came up a little short, which led to the offensive over-the-back foul.
Here we go, 40-39. Ames brings it in from their backcourt with a basketball. Is Pankonen. Pankonen gets it to the top of the key to Cameron Moon. Dowling in a man-to-man defense to the near side. With the basketball is White. Now he gets it to Waite. Carolyn Waite stops top of the key, gets it to the left wing. Crossover dribble by Ireland Buss. Kicks it to the right side, stolen away by Julia Moore for Dowling Catholic. She'll bring it in her forecourt, takes it the distance, and what do we have?
Oh, my
Travel with the
goodness.
basketball. She lost the handle, then gathered it in, didn't hear a whistle, thought she was going to hear a whistle, and then traveled.
I thought I heard a whistle. I wonder if one of the officials did like a unintentional partial whistle. I heard something too, and then Olivia Bailey with the basketball goes to lend a hand to help Julia Moore up and got called for the traveling.
I've never seen that.
Good night.
So here we go. Ames plays it in from their backcourt. They lead 40-39, 53 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Crossover dribble by Ashley Imes. She's got some nice handles for a big gal, 6'1". Drives in the lane, kicks it out left side. Now to Carolyn Waite, pulls a trigger on the three. It won't go. Rebound underneath by Julia Moore Emma Gipple for the Dowling Catholic Maroons up ahead. Margaret Tobias. Tobias with 33 seconds left to go, down 40-39. Dowling Catholic with a basketball. Down by one, top of the key with it. Sarah Moore kicks it to the top of the key to Julia Moore. Julia Moore in the near side corner to Gipple. Gipple drives a baseline, tries to go cross court in the far corner. Ball is tipped and knocked out of bounds.
Good offense there by the Maroons, good patience, and looks like the Maroons will maintain possession with 18.9 here in the third quarter, down by one.
Sarah Moore will bring it out underneath the bucket. Taking the seat will be Kennedy White, trying to get a little bit quicker lineup in there, the Ames Little Cyclones.
Both teams are playing without their bigs in the post.
So here we go. Ella McVeigh slaps the basketball, gets it into Gipple. Gipple right side, kicks it to the top of the key. Three ball on the way. Tobias in and out, no good. Gipple with the rebound and the easy putback, got it to go. So Gipple puts in the easy putback, and the Dowling Catholic Maroons have a 41-40 lead. 6 seconds left to go in the first half with a basketball. Ashley Imes, top of the key. They need to go quick here. A running jumper, no good by Carolyn Waite, and that's where we'll end the third quarter of play. Dowling 41, Ames 40. We got a good one on hand for our listeners and viewers on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISNTV.com. We'll take a break. Here's some messages. Back for the fourth and final frame right after this. Dowling Catholic basketball.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
All right, a feed down low. Emma Gipple on the right baseline loses the handle when we come back in. 41-40, 7:51 left to go in the basketball game. Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium. Joe Stacy alongside Steve Deviney on color commentary. Joe Stacy and from Mark Amadeo, Iowa Catholic Radio, CISNTV.com. Dowling Catholic now on defense with a basketball. Carolyn Waite as the Ames Little Cyclones shoot the bucket to our left here. They trail the Dowling Catholic Maroons 41-40. With a basketball is Kennedy White. Kennedy White spins in the lane, goes up strong, travels with a basketball, and that's an easy call there. She just got her weight out front of her a little bit too much.
Dribble, 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 back down, and that time Lexi Bowles wouldn't give any ground and caused the turnover there. Nice play by Lexi.
41-40 Dowling. They have it in their forecourt. Shoot the bucket to our right. That's Bowles. Bowles gives it to Ella McVeigh. She likes the three on the right side and left side and takes it, and she got it. Ella McVeigh with her second three-pointer of the ball game extends the lead for Dowling. 44-47, 11 left to go in the ball game. With a basketball, Cameron Moon for the Ames Little Cyclones, stolen away by Emma Gipple. The bounce pass down low. Gipple read it perfectly, and she'll hand it off to Margaret Tobias. Crosses the timeline left to right, kicks it back out right side. Maddie Wishman likes the three, takes the three, in and out. Back in, good. Maddie Wishman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 three-pointers in the ball game for Maddie Wishman. Dowling on a nice little run, 47-40, they lead.
Heck of a flurry there by the Maroons. Back-to-back threes.
Got that right as Carolyn Waite drives the lane, kicks it out to the free throw line. Now back to Waite, top of the key, three ball, hits the front of the rim, won't go. Fight for the basketball underneath. Emma Gipple muscles her way through, gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled in the act.
Excellent job. Excellent job going to the offensive glass by Emma Moon. She just picked up her fourth for the Little Cyclones.
So Gipple gets it in the backcourt to Ella McVeigh. She'll walk it across the timeline, left to right. The Dowling Catholic Maroons in their white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, black trim. Shoot the bucket to our right. Top of the key, Bowles. Bowles wants to take it in the lane. Muscles her way down to the left. Block puts it up and in. Good. Lexi Bowles means business. And the Dowling Catholic Maroons open up a 49-40 lead. 6:12 left to go in the game.
8-0 run by the Maroons.
Here we go. Carolyn Waite faking, baking, shaking, driving, stopping at the free throw line. Dumps it off to Deerdorf. Deerdorf in trouble. Nice little pass on the right block to Kennedy White. She goes up strong, and Bowles going to be whistled for the foul.
That's not good, Joe. That's Lexi's fourth. I'm guessing she'll have to come to the bench with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Maroons up by 9. Kennedy back to the free throw line where she, like you said, she's an 84%er on the year.
Yep, the righty puts it up, hits the front of the rim, no good.
We didn't mean to jinx her, but inadvertently we did.
14 points in the ball game for her. 8 from the charity stripe.
Let's take a look here and make note of the score and time when Lexi leaves the ball game. It'll be important for the Maroons to hang in there.
49-40, Dowling on top, and the second free throw is also no good. Rebound by Olivia Bailey for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Bringing the basketball up, left to right, is Margaret Tobias. Tobias keeps her dribble and has those nice handles. Drive, scoop, shot, layup, caroms around the rim and goes home. Margaret Tobias with a nice move and a nice finish. 51-40, Dowling Catholic. 5:39 left to go in the ball game.
Nice move and understatement, Joe. Wow, was that impressive.
Got that right. Shot from the left wing. Carolyn Kennedy White hits the front of the rim. No good for Ames. Rebound to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Are off and running. Left to right, McVeigh gets it in the forecourt. Behind the arc, Tobias, near side, nothing there. Gets it to Gipple. Gipple, top of the key to the right side to McVeigh in the near side corner. Against a man-to-man defense being employed by the Ames Little Cyclones. Now with the basketball in between the circles, Tobias. Tobias to Bailey. Bailey gets it to Gipple. Gipple right side, drives in the lane, free throw line, looks for the shot, nothing there. Gets it to Bailey. Bailey right baseline, kicks it back out, and a foul on the floor. What'd you see, Steve?
It looks like it's going to be on Bus. Team 6. Here's what I'm surprised about with 5 minutes to go, that Coach Sullivan hasn't used the timeout to kind of in hopes of stopping the Dowling run. They're out to an 11-point lead, and they haven't even taken time to talk about it.
So here we go. 3 ball on the way. Margaret Tobias hits the back of the rim. No good. Chased down by Ella McVeigh. Nice hustle by Ella McVeigh. She'll reset. 51-40 Dowling. 4:50 left to go in the basketball game. Dowling with a basketball. And Margaret Tobias dribbles from the right top of the key to the right side and the right baseline to the pass to Wishman. Wishman in the corner now. Eyes the three. Takes the three. Got the three. Wishman. Maddie Wishman, rather, with that three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes in the ball game for Maddie Wishman. She means business from behind the arc today.
Did the Maroons take the timeout there?
Didn't see it.
I believe maybe they did. That's surprising. Yeah, Dowling, they called the three. It looks like Coach Meyer, after this 13-0 run to start the fourth quarter by the Maroons, is maybe going to talk about time and score situations, maybe setting up some kind of a token pressure in the backcourt in hopes of slowing the pace a little bit. But what an impressive start to the fourth quarter, and what an impressive shooting day by one Maddie Wishman.
Yeah.
As you said, 7 threes.
Yeah, 21 points in the ball game. 3 of 14 coming into last week, 21%er, and boy, that'll boost her confidence from behind the arc, no doubt about it. So here we go. Ames plays it out from their backcourt. Some pressure, and the ball is going to be an unforced turnover by the Ames Little Cyclones. Nice defense by Ella McVeigh. Dowling showing some full court pressure, and it worked early on. So Dowling Catholic will play it out underneath their bucket, leading 54-40, 4:34 left to go in the basketball game. And they'll get it in, top of the key with a basketball. Wishman to the left side to Julia Moore. Now back to the top of the key. Dowling just moving the basketball around the perimeter. Margaret Tobias now keeps her dribble. Left side, up top, gives it to McVeigh. McVeigh kicks it out left side. 3 ball on the way. Julia Moore hits the rim, goes way up in the air. Rebound comes down to Ashley Imes. Imes for Ames. Up ahead to Carolyn Waite. Waite, right side behind the arc, looks for a pick, takes it to the baseline, off the glass, got it to go. She's a nice little player.
Yeah, she's a very good player.
54-42, Ames 2 closer, and she's having a nice ball game as well. We'll total up her points here in just a second. 17 points in the ball game for Carolyn Waite for the Ames Cyclones. Lexi Bowles will check back in for Emma Gipple. 3:56 left to go in the ball game, and Kristen Meyer looks to go 5-2 here today with a win at the charity stripe. Dowling Catholic, and that's Margaret Tobias. First free throw is up, no good, so the bonus won't get another. Rebound to Ames. Ames up ahead in their forecourt. And they'll get it to Carolyn Waite. Waite behind the arc, doesn't like it. Nice defense being employed by Julia Moore. With a basketball is Deerdorf. Deerdorf drives left wing, ball is stolen away. And what a nice hustle by Dowling Catholic Maroons. Julia Moore, the 5'6" sophomore, stole it away, then was bumped to the court. She'll be rewarded with a one-on-one on the other end.
Costly turnover by the Ames Little Cyclones. Maroons are in the bonus. We just missed the front end a minute ago with Margaret Tobias. It'd be important in these close games like this down the stretch to hit these bonus opportunities. Let's see if Julia can do that.
28% free throw shooter on the season. Coming into the week. 54-42, see if she can add to the Dowling lead. First free throw's up and in. Got it to go. Julia Moore in the scoring column. Actually, that's her third point.
I believe that's right, Joe, yeah.
Third point, I got the other Moore, Sarah Moore. Julia gets another one. The lefty eyes it, flies it. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, scooped up, and a full court pass up ahead. Too much mustard on it. Nice save by Waite as it goes a full court pass from Ashley Imes up ahead to a streaking Carolyn Waite. She had to save it from going out of bounds, and then it results in a Dowling foul.
Julia Moore's third foul, but only the team's fourth, so the Ames Little Cyclones are not yet in the bonus.
They played out underneath their bucket. They get it into Imes. Three-pointer, right side hits the rim, no good. Olivia Bailey with a rebound, 55-42 Dowling. 3:24 left to go in the ball game. Here comes Julia Moore, weaves through traffic, takes it to the distance. Off the glass, won't go. Hit the bottom of the rim, going up. The ball is tipped, stolen away by Olivia Bailey. And she tips it to the forecourt for the Ames Little Cyclones to Lexi Bowles, over and back called.
Questionable whether that was over and back, as the Maroons didn't have control of the ball. It was just tipped by Olivia Bailey. But
yep. So here we go. Ames plays it out from the side in their forecourt. Carolyn Waite takes it and looks like she was going to drive the distance, but at the top of the key free throw line-ish area, blocking foul called on Dowling Catholic.
Julia's fourth, aggressive defender. It's going to be difficult to stay in front of a future Division I player like Waite.
Here we go, 55-42, Dowling on top. Ames plays it out underneath their bucket. Waite likes a three, near side, won't go. Rebound comes down to Dowling's Julia Moore, up ahead, left to right. And the ball is going to be tipped and knocked out of bounds by a nice hustle job by Cameron Moon for the Ames Little Cyclones as Margaret Tobias checks back into the ball game for Julia Moore. 3:01 left to go in the ball game. 55-42, Dowling Catholic on top here. Girls action, boys action coming up directly after this on Iowa Catholic Radio, and the ball is stolen away. Little pilfer by Carolyn Waite. She'll take it the distance off the layup. Got it to go. Carolyn Waite means business for the Ames Little Cyclones. 55-44. Don't count them out just yet. 2:44 left to go in the ball game. Now what do you do here, Steve? A timeout getting called. Christian Meyer reading my mind. This is where you got to coach them up. I don't know. I've only done this will be my third game. Whether they get aggressive to keep on scoring points or they try to play keep away, they can pilfer the ball. This Ames Little Cyclone squad very aggressive defensively.
I think Coach Meyer's frustrated and used the timeout there for the purpose of telling her kids, let's take care of the basketball. You got 2:41 to go. You're up by 11. What are we doing dribbling in traffic? You know, those kinds of things. Spread the floor, keep our spacing, get the ball picked up. You're going to be double teamed. I mean, Ames is going to play with a sense of urgency now because they're down 11. So they're going to have to take care of the basketball, and they're going to have to make free throws here down the stretch. And that's the general message. I think Lexi Bowles has come out. She has 4 fouls. Julia Moore is out. She has 4 fouls. Tobias has 3. Those are the only Maroons that are close to any kind of a foul trouble. If you're Ames high, you can't run offense for 30 seconds. You're going to have to come down 1 or 2 passes and get a good look and take the first thing available if you have any chance to get back in this game.
Carolyn Waite, 19 points in the ball game. Carolyn Waite, 19 points in the ball game. Kennedy White, 14 points for the Ames Little Cyclones. That's 80% or more of their scoring. On the other end, 21 for Maddie Wishman. 9 for Lexi Bowles. 6 for Ella McVeigh. Here we go. Dowling with the lead and the ball. 55-44. They shoot the bucket to our right. Top of the key. Gipple fakes left. Keeps her dribble. Drives the right side. Now a little left-handed shot. Off the glass. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Ashley Imes. No foul called. Ashley Imes and the Ames Little Cyclones shoot the bucket to our left. Keeps her dribble. Running jumper in the paint. Got it to go. Ashley Imes with her 8th point of the ball game. Gets them under 10-point lead. Deficit, rather. Dowling with a basketball. They have it in their forecourt, 55-46. They lead. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Gipple.
Wide open layups is all we need right here.
Yep.
If you're in traffic, don't shoot it.
Gipple with the shot in the lane, no good. Olivia Bailey with the rebound, gets it up front to Ella McVeigh. 1:52 left to go in the ballgame. 3-ball on the way. Maddie Wishman knocks it down again. You've got to be kidding me. Her 23rd point, 24th point of the ballgame. And they're all three-pointers from Maddie Wishman. 58-46, other side. 3-ball on the way. Carolyn Waite. She's having a great ball game. Knocked it down from the near side, left side. 58-49. Dowling still on top. 1:26 left to go in the ballgame. A lot of great shooters in this ballgame. Ella McVeigh has it for Dowling Catholic. Gets it to Margaret Tobias, top of the key. Now Ames really has to get out there and play some pressure defense. 1:15 left to go. Now Dowling just trying to play keep away. Ella McVeigh has it. Nice handle. Kicks it over to the left side. Maddie Wishman. Maddie Wishman to the near right side. Margaret Tobias drives in the lane. Bounce pass down low to Gipple. Gipple kicks it back out. Wishman takes a three. Misses it. Hits the front of the rim. Gipple with the important offensive rebound. 1 minute left to go. Wishman near side has the three. Doesn't like it. And then gets it back to the top of the key to Margaret Tobias, and she is fouled, and that might do it. 50 seconds left to go. 18 fouls on the Ames Little Cyclones.
Moon has fouled out for the Little Cyclones. Margaret Tobias will go for the last time for the 1+1 bonus. That's the 9th team foul on the Little Cyclones. And like you say, with a 9-point lead and 50 seconds to go, if she makes these, it'd make it somewhat insurmountable.
And the free throw is up and in by Margaret Tobias. 8th point of the ball game for Tobias. She'll get another. 59-49. Dowling on top. 50 seconds left to go. Right-hander eyes it, flies it, cans it. So Ames plays it out from their backcourt, down 60-49. 46 seconds left to go in the ball game. Carolyn Waite brings it across the timeline, and Joel Sullivan wants a timeout. A full timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. I want to thank Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One for backing Dowling Catholic Athletics. Thanking Jeff Piggott back in our studios. And, of course, Peter Tarpey, the president, CEO, head Goomba for CISN. Randy Nielsen, the program director here today for CISN.TV. Couldn't do it without all their help. Steve Deviney doing a great job on color commentary for the girls' game. Gary Steenblock will join us for the second contest. We'll take Monday off and back Tuesday as the Valley Tigers enter the friendly confines of Dowling Catholic High School.
The War of West Des Moines, Joe.
You got that right.
Friendly rivals, but always both of those boys and girls games are super intense when the Tigers and the Maroons get together.
Tom Wilson sighting down below, the athletic director and head football, legendary athletic director and legendary head football coach for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Here we go. Ames plays it in from their backcourt. Carolyn Waite down 60-49. Ames Little Cyclones have it. And Waite dribbles it in between the circles, looking for a three opportunity. Nothing there. Kicks it over to Bus left wing. A feed in the paint. And that was to Ashley Imes. She gets it to Elena Deerdorf. Deerdorf on the right block puts it up strong. And the ball did not go through the cylinder, but she'll be rewarded with two at the charity stripe. 29 seconds left to play in the ball game. And Lexi Bowles will take a seat, and her night will be over.
She's been disqualified by the rule of five personal fouls.
That's right. 9 points in the ball game last night, 21 against Urbandale. First free throw is up and no good by Elena Deerdorf. She'll get another. All over but the final score here. Deerdorf eyes it, flies it, cans it. Deerdorf has 4 points in the ball game. 60-50. 29 seconds left to go. Mathematically, still a chance.
Got to get it in if you're the Maroons and expect to be fouled or double teamed.
Yeah, they got to get on them, and they're not really doing it. They get it in. They cross the timeline with a basketball. Ella McVeigh. McVeigh over to Julia Moore. Julia Moore to Ella McVeigh, and McVeigh will be in the double bonus now, as that's the 10th team foul on Ames. She's grabbed up in between the circles near center court. Ella McVeigh, a 50% free throw shooter on the season.
Looks like Tobias, I think.
I'm
Joe.
sorry, you're correct.
Tobias will have 2.
Margaret Tobias, in and out, no good. Tobias was 90%er coming into this week. And she'll get another. 60-50, Dowling on top. 60-50, it stays as the free throw is no good. Up ahead to Deerdorf. Deerdorf for Ames. Gets it to Ireland Bus. Bus, backdoor pass stolen away by Dowling's Maddie Wishman. And we're going to have a foul. And at this point, 7 seconds left to go. Pretty much concede. But Maddie Wishman will get an opportunity to score something else other than a 3 today.
I mean, that's certainly her strength, is to be a perimeter shooter.
Free throws up and in, good. 8 3-pointers in the ball game.
Phenomenal game for
Maddie
her today.
Wishman.
Yeah, that was a big difference in the final score, the outcome.
And she gets another one to drop. 62-50, 6 seconds left to go. Bringing it up, Carolyn Waite crosses the timeline. She'll drive to the left block, takes it up strong. It won't go, and that'll do it. 62-50. Dowling Catholic on the winning end of this one here today, and Kristen Myers, Dowling Catholic Maroons, will move to 5-2, and the Ames Little Cyclones will drop to 4-3. We'll take a break, tally up some point totals, come back, give you the finals, and hear from our sponsors again. We'll see if we can locate a Gary Steenblock, and then we'll give you a quick boys preview and get that ball game underway. Needless to say, the Dowling Catholic Maroons, a big win here this afternoon, 62-50 over the Ames Little Cyclones. Boys basketball coming up next, but first our pregame of the girls game. You've been listening to girls high school basketball, Dowling Catholic basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISN.TV. Back after these messages.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com.
All right, we're back as we broadcast from Dowling Catholic inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down center court, way up top behind the scorer's bench from the balcony. Here with all the play-by-play, girls and boys, Dowling Catholic basketball, Joe Stacy. In for Mark Amadeo alongside Steve Deviney on color for the girls contest. For the boys broadcast, my broadcast partner will be Gary Steenblock, double dip, girls, boys, high school basketball, Dowling Catholic playing host for the Ames Little Cyclones. And you're listening to it on Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY 1150 AM, 94.5 FM. Today's game also available on CISN.TV. I want to thank Jeff Piggott back in the studio. Well, the girls, after a win last night, have tacked on 2 wins in a row and improved to 5-2. A win last night over the Urbandale Jayhawks, 65-34, and just about the same point total today. The Dowling Catholic Maroons 62-50 over the Ames Little Cyclones. Maddie Wishman had a lot to do with it.
Maddie Wishman, I don't have these statistics in front of me, but having done this now for the last 4 or 5 years with AMO, it's got to be a career high. She was fabulous. 8 threes, a pair of free throws for 26, and she was the difference. She was phenomenal.
And Lexi Bowles last night, 21 points. She had 9 for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Margaret Tobias chipped in with 9 for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Ella McVeigh had 2 3-pointers for 6 points. Julia Moore chipped in with 3 from the charity stripe. Emma Gipple had a pair of buckets, as did Olivia Bailey, as the Dowling Catholic Maroons get by the Ames Little Cyclones. And on the other end, Carolyn Waite, 22 points in the ball game, 3 3-pointers, and the way that she can move, fake and bake, her handles are just outstanding, and she's a Division I basketball player.
Yeah, she's very good. Ashley Iams, the other Division I player, wasn't quite as good from the field. I think she finished with 8 points, well below her average. But yeah, Caroline Wade at 5'3", 5'4", whatever they list her, is really creative and can get to her shot. A really fun player to watch.
Kennedy White chipped in with 14 for the Ames Little Cyclones. Elena Deerdorf had 4, and Cameron Moon had 2. The Dowling Catholic Maroons moved to 5-2 on the girls' side, and now it's boys' action. We want to thank all of our sponsors. Ashworth Vision Clinic. Ashworth Vision Clinic is committed to providing a complete eye exam to make sure that your family is seen and feeling their best. Ashworth Vision Clinic, located at 60th and Ashworth Road in West Des Moines, or online at ashworthvision.com. Construction Professionals, it's a family business built on a strong foundation to create a new or remodeled home that is uniquely yours. 515-208-5721. I don't want you to leave yet, Steve.
No, you're good.
Online at cpcustomhomes.com. Orrin and Marilyn Stryker and their son Derek will be there to make sure you're taken care of. Dental Associates with over 45 years of dental experience addressing your smile needs and dreams. 3700 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines. 515-225-6742 or online at Des Moines/dentalassociates.com. New patients and their families are always welcome. Dr. Gleichman, Dr. Karbaka, Dr. Nagel, Dr. Quick, and Dr. Small are there, open 7 a.m., 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Kemen's vision is to improve the quality of life by touching half the people of the world every day with their products and services. 2100 Murray Street in Des Moines, or online at kemen.com. Mercy One, with more than 50 primary care clinics in the Des Moines area, there's a convenient Mercy location near you. Mercy One has you covered. Well, Steve Davini, you had us covered tonight. Your final thoughts on this ball game and how the Dowling Catholic Maroons have rattled off 2 in a row.
Really, the difference in the game, thinking about, besides Maddie Wishman having a career night, or afternoon rather, with shooting, the difference in the ball game was the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter when the Maroons came out and outscored the Ames Little Cyclones on a 13-0 run to extend that lead from 41-40 at the end of the third quarter all the way to 54-40 before Joel Sullivan called his first time out and tried to get his team to regroup. And by then, maybe the damage was done. Just an excellent. The game could have gone either way, and the start of that fourth quarter for the Maroon girls was absolutely a treat to watch.
So, Steve, thank you so very much. You can exit stage right, and do we get your services again Tuesday night?
We're back together Tuesday. I think Ammo gets back on Friday, is that right?
That's the plan.
But, Joe, it's been a pleasure working with you these last 2 days, and I look forward to Tuesday as well.
God willing, we'll see you on Tuesday evening.
Enjoy the boys' football game.
Yes, we certainly will, and you enjoy the rest of your afternoon. We're going to take a break, hear from our sponsors, send it back to Jeff Piggott, take a little break. We'll come back with the boys pregame and then boys play-by-play action as the Dowling Catholic Maroons take on the Ames Little Cyclones. You're listening on Iowa Catholic Radio and viewing on CISN.TV. Back after these messages.
A very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
loss of the season to Ankeny Centennial. And I tell you what, their strengths, they've got a very good, quick guard court, a little bit undersized. Kids have been playing with each other, together, rather, on the court for quite some time. Coach Downs gave me some coach speak, apparently, as Mike O'Connor heads up the boys game. And Mike O'Connor, Steen, was telling me that
I don't have it.
Mike O'Connor was telling me that Coach Downs was telling me he didn't really know who his scorers were, and Mike O'Connor said that might be a little coach's speak, because he said that there are plenty of scorers on this Ankeny squad. I don't know what you know about the Ames squad.
Led by Mr. Lipsy, who's one of the best pure athletes that we've had in this state in a long, long time. Coming back from knee surgery, Joe, you're going to enjoy watching him play, and that's the difficult part. Is he's coming back. Is he ready? Is his knee ready? Is he all those things? So it'll be interesting to see. But it's somebody that you have to, for Dowling, it's somebody that not only do you have to guard him, but you have to give him help. And that's what Coach Downs is going to want. He's going to want these other guys to take advantage of that and get to the basket. And need to see a little bit more energy out of Dowling today. I think a little listening to the game last night, Friday, here's the thing, Joe, that I was kind of thinking is, a lot of people didn't know if we get to play this year. And if you get to play, by golly, make it be like it's the last time you ever get to play, and that's how you should play every game. So hopefully that they'll come back out today and just put the medal to the floor and go.
Yeah, the Dowling Catholic Maroons last night, a very slow start shooting the basketball against the Urbandale Jayhawks, came back and made it a ball game, dropped 53-45. It became a free throw shooting contest down the end. And in the fourth quarter, it got as close as 2 points, but Urbandale pulled away for the win there. And Coach Mike O'Connor leads the way for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, 2-3. Vance Downs, 17th year at Ames, brings his squad in here 5-1, as we mentioned. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Ames Little Cyclones, starting at a guard, 5'11" senior Casey Mumm. Also in the starting lineup, as you said, the 6'2" junior guard, Taman Lipsy. In 6 games, he has scored 107 points, so he is their main scorer. Also in the starting lineup, a 6'1" senior at guard, Kayshawn Brooks. He's got 87 points on the season in just 6 games. Patrick Craffle will take the starting role at forward, the 6'4" senior, and rounding out the starting lineup for Vance Downs is Corey Phillips, a 6'5" junior. He'll be at center for the Ames Little Cyclones. Take a look.
Ames is going to get a little bit of help before you go. They have a kid that's going to be able to start playing, I think, at the end of next week. Transfer, a really good transfer that's going to go really well. So Coach Downs, he may be able to use the coach speak for a while, but I think that goes away as soon as they get him so he's eligible. So it'll be fun to watch to see how they do, to have 2 good athletes like that who they played together on their AAU team, so they know each other. So it'll be fun to see how good Ames could be.
Travian LeBeau is the gentleman you speak of, a junior, listed as a junior, and the Quick Stats did not have his height on there. Neither does the roster, but you're correct. He is a transfer and should be eligible here fairly
Just taking a
soon.
look, I'd say he's 6'3", 6'4", right in that general down there in the warm-up suit. So, that help's coming. Not everybody gets help in January, so it'll be interesting. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're not interrupting whatsoever.
I thought that was just, maybe a good timing for Dowling to be playing Ames today.
Amen, brother. We'll take a break, come back, and give you the Dowling Catholic Maroon starting lineup. You're listening to Dowling Catholic Boys Basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISNTV.com.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, Our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
I may have to, I'm trying to think if I could run somewhere and get one.
All right, here we go. The boys are down below, warming up. We are almost set for boys basketball. Dowling Catholic Maroons playing host for the Ames Little Cyclones here at Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium. Looking down, Joe Stacy with the play-by-play in for Mark Amadeo. And Gary Steenblock. Steen joins us for the color commentary of the boys game, a double dip as the girls came away big winners. Dowling Catholic girls earlier today, just a few moments ago, 62-50 over Ames, and the boys just about ready. And you're listening on Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY, 1150 AM, 94.5 FM. Today's game also available on CISN.TV. Well, Steen, you know these guys quite well as the starting lineup for Mike O'Connor's Dowling Catholic Maroons. And you're going to like this guy, 6'1 senior Sam Hughes, 7 points at contest. Also in the starting lineup, Jack Gredicke had 17 points last night in the loss at Urbandale, 6'10 kid. Well, he can really shoot it from outside.
Great shooter.
Ryan Riggs, a 6'8 senior, 225-pounder, will be in the starting lineup, averages 13 points at contest. Also in the starting lineup, 6'2 senior, he'll play guard. Simon Daniel and Matt Riedel, who handles a lot of the point guard duties. He's an all-around guy, 17 points at contest, 6'4 senior. And you know what, they go fairly deep. You're going to see Jalen Moses come off the bench, Andrew Lynch going to play football at Iowa, Carson Brown played a role last night, amongst others.
And I think that the more they can get down there, I think that's a really good thing for Dowling, and for Carson Brown to come in last night and get some minutes. Andrew Lynch has to give that, you know, that's what he's in there for. He's in there for his toughness, his grittiness, and he gets these guys going. I mean, I heard many times last night from people texting, doing, you know, they need more passion on the floor. And Joe, I'm here to tell you that should be the easy part. I mean, the hard part's playing basketball. The easy part should be passion, and that want to, and that's what it is. It's easy to it's not easy to do it. You have to want to do it, and they really got to get. They just have to show that, and not only does that pick other teammates up, it picks the crowd up, it picks us up. You know, you see it, and it means something, and that's what I'm looking for tonight. Is hey. We got a losing streak here. We need to correct it, and let's get it corrected right now. So it'll be fun to see how they. I know OC. He can't coach it into them. He's got to find a way to get them to as a whole bring it out. And I can't wait to see. We're gonna middle of this game. We're gonna look at each other and go, that's the person that turned the switch on, that turned this team on. And it's going to be a really nice thing to watch.
Is losing a few LBs the same mindset where you have to want to do it?
I want to do it too.
I'm trying to turn it. I'm down a belt buckle. I'm not going to step on a scale till the end of March, but I'm down one belt buckle just by eating better. So we'll see. And I want to do it this year. I really do. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. We're about a minute away from the starting lineups down below. We already gave them to you. We'll take another elongated break. We'll send it back to Jeff Piggott in our Iowa Catholic Radio studios. We'll come back for the start. Dowling Catholic boys basketball taking on the Ames Little Cyclones on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISN.TV. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down center court, high above on the balcony here with all the play-by-play. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo alongside Gary Steinblock for the boys contest on color commentary. Double dip, girls, boys basketball. Girls upended Ames earlier 62-50. And now we are just about set for the boys contest as the starting lineups are being announced down below. You're listening to Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY, 1150 AM, 94.5 FM. And, of course, today's game available on CISN TV. Mike O'Connor, his 15th season for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, has this team at 2-3 right now. Vance Downs on the other end of things in his 17th season has the Dowling Catholic, or has the Ames Little Cyclones coming in at 5-1. I tell you what, Steve, doing these 2 games in a row wears a fella out a little bit. It takes more out of you than a lot of people think. You got that right. So, real quick, we'll go over the starting lineups one more time for our listeners who might be just tuning in. Starting for the Ames Little Cyclones, a senior guard, 5'11", Casey Mumm. The leading scorer is Taman Lipsy, a 6'2" junior. He'll also play guard. In the starting lineup for Ames Little Cyclones, a 6'1" senior at guard, Keyshawn Brooks. Also in the starting lineup for Ames Little Cyclones, the 6'4" forward, a senior, Patrick Craffle, and Corey Phillips, a 6'5" junior at center for Ames Little Cyclones. Take a look at the starting lineup for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Sam Hughes will be at a guard, a 6'1" senior, averages 7 points a contest. Jack Gredicke, the big 6'10" senior, averages 10 points a contest, had 17 last night in a loss to Urbandale. Ryan Riggs, 6'8" senior, will be in the starting lineup along with Simon Daniel at a guard, a 6'2" senior. And the senior laden starting lineup, Matt Riedel, a 6'4" senior, averages 17 points a contest. The Dowling Catholic Maroons will be in their white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, and black trim. And on the other side of the ledger, the Ames Little Cyclones to my left in their orange tops, orange bottoms, black numbers, and white trim. Just about set. And the man, the myth, the legend, Gary Steinblock joins us.
I love the orange uniforms, by the way.
They're pretty cool, aren't they?
They are.
You can see the numbers really easy.
And it's not Valley, so.
That's Tuesday night.
Yes, it is. That's a big game, too.
Yeah. You got that right. All right. So we're ready.
Looking for a big game from Ryan Riggs today.
Patrick Craffle at center court with Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs controls the tip, and the Dowling Catholic Maroons have the basketball. Shoot the bucket to our left. Gredicke gets it over in the left wing to Matt Riedel. Riedel drives top of the key in the lane, dumps it off to Ryan Riggs, puts the shot up, knocked away, and it'll stay in the Dowling forecourt.
Taman Lipsy already showing his hands right there. Just knocked that ball right out.
Matt Riedel underneath the basket, no score yet. They get it in to Daniel. Daniel loses the handle, bodies on the floor, massive humanity, and Ames comes up with the basketball. That's Craffle. Craffle up ahead with the basketball. Taman Lipsy in between the circles. Man-to-man defense being employed by Dowling with the basketball. Ames Little Cyclones, Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips drives the left block, puts it up strong, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. That's Sam Hughes. Hughes brings it across, right to left. Dowling shoots at the bucket to our left. They get it over to Matt Riedel, drives the lane, puts up the strong shot, won't go, fights for his rebound, loose ball, and it's last touched by the Ames Little Cyclones.
Nice hustle there by Matt Riedel. Way to take, he took the ball hard to the hole, just didn't fall.
7:09 left to go, no score. First quarter, Dowling Catholic shoots at the bucket to our left as yours truly, Joe Stacy. Gary Steinblock, look on here from Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, way up high, looking down. They'll get it in. Gredicke likes the three, takes the three, it won't go. Rebound scooped up by Keyshawn Brooks. Here come the Ames Little Cyclones. Brooks, left wing, fakes left, goes right down the block, spins, puts, and cross-court pass to the far left side to Casey Mumm. Mumm gets it to Taman Lipsy. Lipsy, top of the key, bounce pass down low, back to Lipsy, top of the key, drives a lane, splits defenders, and we're going to have a foul on the floor.
Reach in there by Sam.
No score yet, 6:44 left to go in the first quarter.
They gave that to Riedel.
Ames will play it out from underneath their forecourt as Taman Lipsy gets it in to the left side, now top of the key to Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips in the left corner to Casey Mumm. Casey Mumm and the Ames Little Cyclones reverse it all the way over to the right side to Keyshawn Brooks. Brooks splits defenders in the lane, stops, wants to shoot, and then dribbled in, was in trouble, nobody to pass it to.
That's one thing you can count on. Simon Daniel playing good defense. He just plays really good defense. Kept his feet, didn't move.
No score yet, 6:25 left to go in the first quarter. Dowling with a basketball, a bounce down low to Ryan Riggs. Left block, gives a fake, goes up strong, won't go. Rebound, scooped up by Taman Lipsy for Ames. Fakes left, goes right, takes it to the rack, got it to go. What a move by Taman Lipsy.
Over the outstretched arms of Riggs there. Wow, what a shot.
He's got some moves, there's no doubt about it. 2-0 Ames as Dowling Catholic has it in their forecourt. Riedel goes from the left wing, drives through traffic, puts up the shot. It's blocked out of bounds. No foul called. Matt Riedel, 6'4" senior, will play it out for the Dowling Catholic Maroons underneath their bucket. Down 2-0, 5:55 left to go first quarter as Riedel looks for help, slaps the basketball, gets it in to Simon Daniel. Right baseline, in trouble, kicks it out to Gradicke. Gradicke drives in, one-handed shot by the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Patrick Craffle, the 6'4" senior for Ames. We're on the run. Left to right, top of the key. That's Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips goes over the right wing to Casey Mumm. Mumm sees a seam, now kicks it off left side. Taman Lipsy. Taman Lipsy gets it to Corey Phillips. Left elbow, fakes left, goes right in the lane. The big body takes it to the rack, won't go. Rebound comes down to Dowling Catholic, Ryan Riggs.
Great defensive play by Riggs. Outweighed, but really took it hard at him, and he missed it and got the good rebound there.
And the ball is knocked away in the Dowling Catholic forecourt to the backcourt, but touched by the Ames Little Cyclones. So bring it up, Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes crosses the timeline, gets it to the top of the key to Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs between the legs dribble, goes to the right side, nothing there. Simon Daniel comes over, takes it to the baseline, kicks it back out top of the key. 2-0 Ames, 4:58 left to go as Sam Hughes drives in the lane, has the ball tied up.
Foul called.
And a foul going to be called.
Reach in foul, but I could have called it on either one.
Now checking into the ball game, Jalen Moses and Mikey Chase for Gradicke and Matt Riedel.
First glance, I want to tell the audience right now, watching Taman Lipsy play on defense and offense, unbelievably. Just a real good player.
Stud. So the Dowling Catholic Maroons get it in their backcourt. The ball got away, but it wasn't touched by Dowling. So bringing it up, Simon Daniel. No score, nobody has scored yet for Dowling. Down 2-0, 4:43 left to go. First quarter, they move it around to the far right side. Jalen Moses in the corner now to Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes fakes right, brings it out to the right free throw line extended, gives it to Simon Daniel. Daniel, baseline to Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs drives in the paint, nothing there, in trouble, needs to get rid of it. Bounce pass up in between the circles to Sam Hughes. 2-0, Ames, 4:19 left to go first quarter. Dowling off to a slow start again, a feed down low, nice pass. Shot is up by Mikey Chase, caroms around the rim, missed the bunny.
Who was on the defensive end of that? Taman Lipsy made him change his shot.
There you go. Ames has it in their forecourt, up 2-0. Taman Lipsy, left wing, nothing there, gets it to Corey Phillips, likes the three, takes the three, it won't go. Rebound by Patrick Craffle for Ames, gets it up front to Taman Lipsy. 2-0 Ames, 3:50 left to go in the first quarter. And Lipsy will get it to Patrick Craffle. Craffle back over to Lipsy, right wing. Here comes Brooks. Brooks takes a handle now, a pass to the left wing. Ames works it around. Driving in is Mumm. They'll kick it out to Lipsy. Takes a three off the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Jalen Mose for Dowling.
Nice defensive segment there for Dowling. Really playing hard, trying to get through those screens, and there's a lot of them.
And Ames steals it away in the forecourt, whistle and a foul. So Ames going to be whistled, I believe, for the elbow.
Little elbow.
And checking into the ball game, the big body Andrew Lynch, 6'5" senior. He'll replace Ryan Riggs, a 6'8 senior, and a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Well, if you want to match Ames' toughness, right, who would be the first person I'd put in? Andrew Lynch. There's our toughness. Now let's see how our toughness does against their toughness. Really good defensive pressure, especially for Ames down there, keeping the way that we go, we cut through the middle and we're going, they're doing a lot of screens out here. I think we might have to do a little bit better job of fighting through, Joe, to really make them, when somebody's screening you like that, you want to make them not want to come and screen you ever again. I mean, that's what I'm looking for,
You got that right, brother. Make yourself known. So here we go, 2-0, Ames on top, 3:22 left to go, first quarter, boys action. Dowling will play it out from underneath their bucket. Mikey Chase will inbound it, gets it to Jalen Mose, likes the three, takes the three, gets the three.
That's a big bucket. We score with 3:15. It's a big bucket.
3-2, Dowling on top. Taman Lipsy, other end for Ames, gets it in the right wing to a Cole Attack. Attack keeps the dribble in between the circles. A left-handed dribble goes to Taman Lipsy. Left wing, back to Phillips. Lipsy then takes it to the cup. Left baseline, hangs in the air, gets it to go. He's got all 4 points.
Nice shot by Taman there. Did a little double dip. Got it over Moses.
4-3 Ames. Other end with a basketball. Jalen Mose likes a three on the other side. Gets it to go. Second three of the ball game. Dowling 6, Ames 4.
Big lift off the bench from Jalen Moses. Nice pass by Mikey Chase.
2:27 left to go. First quarter. 6-4 Dowling Catholic. Ames with a basketball now. Attack with it. Top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Goes to the right wing to Taman Lipsy. Lipsy feeds it down low to Corey Phillips. Right block. Puts it on the court. Big body takes it to the rack, goes up strong against Andrew Lynch. And we have a foul on Dowling Catholic, and headed to the charity stripe, Corey Phillips for the Ames Little Cyclones, 60% free throw shooter on the season.
I like the toughness with Lynch, though.
Yes.
That's what we ask him to do.
The first free throw, the right-hander eyes it, nice touch, gets it to go.
Soft.
For the big fella. Carson Brown coming into the ball game. Back in the ball game, Matt Riedel. Taking a seat is Daniel, and also taking a seat, Hughes.
Let's see if Carson can get light another fire.
6-5, Dowling on top with a made free throw. Ames at the line. Corey Phillips gets another. It's on its way, and it's in.
That's soft.
It is.
Soft touch for a big guy. Little pressure.
Probably looks like you out there a little bit with that soft touch. 6 apiece here. 2:06 left to go in the first quarter of play. Boys basketball action. Dowling with the basketball. They shoot the bucket to our left as we look on. Steenblock. Stacy with the call as Sam Hughes drives the lane, hands it off. Left baseline, Matt Riedel. Reverse layup up and good from the left to the right. 8-6 Dowling.
You got to make them pay for being as far out there that they're pressuring.
Here we go. Taman Lipsy, three ball, knocks it down. A three ball on the right side. Ames 9, Dowling 8.
Nice job by Sam Hughes on defense. Just had a really nice move by Taman.
Here we go. Other end with the strong shot in the paint. Up and in good. Sam Hughes has 2 and stolen away on the other end with a basketball. Here comes Matt Riedel. 10-9, Dowling on top. And the ball will go back in favor of the Dowling Catholic Maroons. I was writing down a score. I didn't see what happened, kid.
Well, Matt Riedel with a great block down here, passing the ball up, kind of skimmed off of Sam Hughes from a pass from Riedel. But they were trying to attack. I think that's good.
10-9, Dowling on top. 1:13 left to go in the first quarter. Ames with a basketball. Taman Lipsy eyes up the three, takes the three, hits the rim, short, no good. Rebound, the 6'9 senior Jalen Moses. Dowling Catholic will bring it up right to left, Sam Hughes. 58 seconds left to go and throws it away. An unforced error, tried to get over to Ryan Riggs to the near side, and just too much air underneath it.
Yeah, you got to dribble that way. That's a long pass. Even in high school basketball, that's a tough pass to make there.
So here we go, 52 seconds left to go, first quarter, 10-9, Dowling on top. Ames with the basketball. They shoot the bucket to our right as we look on here. Orange tops, orange bottoms. Black numbers, white trim against the white, and maroon numbers. Black trim for Dowling Catholic. The Ames Little Cyclones working around the perimeter. Sam Vertinen in the ball game. Also in the ball game, Lucas Luth for the first time. Looks like Ames going to be content to get that final shot. 23 seconds left to go first quarter. 10-9 Dowling. With a basketball is Kayshawn Brooks. Hands it off to Corey Phillips. Up top right side. 14 seconds left to go in the first quarter. He hangs on to it. Gets it to Taman Lipsy. In between the circles. 9 seconds left to go. He has to do something here. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. He stops. Bounce pass down low to Corey Phillips. Not enough time. Nice defense underneath by Dowling Catholic. And we'll head to the second frame.
Nice defense by Sam Hughes to get the ball out of Taman's hand and to somebody else. That was good defense for making them hold the ball for that long and getting nothing out of that. It's a good first quarter by Dowling.
Dowling 10, Ames 9, Iowa Catholic Radio, CISN.TV. Back for the second quarter right after this.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
All right, Taman Lipsy drives a lane, then kicks it out, stolen away by Gredicke for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Back second quarter action, Dowling Catholic 10, Ames Little Cyclones 9. Joe Stacy, Gary Steenblack, Iowa Catholic Radio, CISN.TV. Dowling has a basketball, shoot the bucket to our left. With a basketball is Sam Hughes, dribbles it from the left wing, top of the key. With it, Matt Riedel kicks it out right side. Gredicke likes a three in the far side, in and out, no good. Rebound, Ames. And that's Taman Lipsy with the rebound. He'll bring it across the timeline. Ames Little Cyclone shoot the bucket to our right. With a basketball, Kayshawn Brooks, right wing. Dribbles it over to the top of the key against a man-to-man. Now to the cross-court left side. Taman Lipsy has it. Brings it in the lane. Stops free throw line. Wants to shoot. Doesn't. Great defense by Sam Hughes. They'll get it to Kayshawn Brooks. Puts up the shot. Won't go. And Simon Daniels going to be whistled for the foul.
After the shot, too, they're going to give him 2 free throws. We just came too far out. You and I talking during the break. MVP of the first quarter, Jalen Moses. Great. Even on the defense. He has 6 points, yeah, and that's great. Defensive end, really strong.
So Kayshawn Brooks eyes his free throw. Up, no good. 80% on the season, 8 for 10. Checking back into the ball game for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, Mikey Chase. Taking a seat will be Sam Hughes. So at the charity stripe, Kayshawn Brooks, the right-hander, eyes it, bends his knees, lets it go, knocks it down.
We're still looking for that spark there. That's my fault, Joe.
No, you got it.
Looking for that spark from Dowling here. Somebody's got to step up and give that spark here.
10 apiece here. 6:56 left to go in the first half. Daniel has it right wing, way up top now to Matt Riedel in between the circles. Puts it on the court, gets it to Daniel, right wing, now top of the key with it, Ryan Riggs. Just working it around the perimeter, top of the key, Gredicke. Gredicke feeds it down low, two-handed slam, missed! He misses it, Ryan Riggs had it wide open. The flush slam comes in and out, he wants that one back.
Great pass by Jack there, too.
He'll remember that the rest of his life,
it's just as easy to lay it in, right?
Yeah, here we go, 10 apiece. Ames with a basketball in the far left corner. With it is Lucas Luth, now to Lipsy, top of the key. Taman Lipsy, their big stud, 6'2", junior, and he takes it to the rack, and he's going to be hammered by Mikey Chase, and he made sure that Lipsy wasn't going to get to the rack with that.
They gave it to Riedel.
Oh, they did give it to Riedel.
That's his second. That's tough.
And
I agree with you. I thought it was Mikey, too.
67% are from the line. See if he can break this tie here. Ames at the charity stripe. Taman Lipsy eyes it, flies it, got it.
That seems strange to me. Joe, as good a player as he is, being a 67% free throw shooter as many times as he's there.
Right.
It's strange.
Back in the ball game, Sam Hughes. Taking a seat is Matt Riedel at the charity stripe. Taman Lipsy for Ames. They have an 11-10 lead. The basketball hits the front of the rim, then the backboard, then back home. So the Ames Little Cyclones have a 12-10 lead. Dowling Catholic with a basketball. Left baseline, Ryan Riggs as we look on. Down below, Simon Daniel has it for Dowling Catholic. Back to the top of the key to Gredeke. Gredeke gets it to Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes, top of the key, Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs gets it to Mikey Chase. Mikey Chase, left wing, Simon Daniel. Back to the top of the key to Mikey Chase. Dowling with a quick ball movement here. Down by 2, 5:52 left to go. Daniel feeds it down low, and the ball is tipped, knocked out of bounds by the Ames Little Cyclones.
Nice defensive play by the big center for Ames. We seem a little off on the offensive end.
Yeah.
A little more cutting, a little less dribbling maybe.
So Dowling plays it out underneath their bucket. They get it in. Ryan Riggs goes up for it, puts up the shot, won't go. Lipsy up ahead for Ames. Casey Mumm, and then gets it back to Lipsy. Running jumper, no good. Simon Daniel with the rebound for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. See if they can tie it up or go ahead here. Dowling down 12-10, 5:21 left to go in the first half. Top of the key, Ryan Riggs for Dowling Catholic. Puts it on the court, hands it back off to Sam Hughes. Jumper from the right, free throw line extended. It won't go. Jack Gredeke fight for the rebound underneath, can't haul it in. Lucas Luth hauls it in for Ames, so they'll bring it up left to right, walking it up, Taman Lipsy.
I like how Jack Gredeke's playing. It's fun to watch.
He had a big night last night against Urbandale. Here we go, Ames with the basketball, right wing. Now in the corner to Casey Mumm. Casey Mumm up top to Taman Lipsy. Splits defenders, takes it to the rack, off the glass, good. What a move by Taman Lipsy. 14-10 Ames.
Going to take that way off the backboard with Ryan Riggs coming over the top at him.
So Dowling Catholic with a basketball down by 4, 4:30 left to go in the first half. Dowling with that weave offense up towards the top of the key. Ryan Riggs kicks it to the left side. Simon Daniel fakes left, goes right in the lane, bounce pass down low to Gredeke, puts it up and in on the right block. Nice move, nice pass, nice finish.
Simon Daniel with a great pass, and that Jack Gredeke, if he finishes like that, that just opens his game up.
So here we go. The Ames Little Cyclones miss a bucket, and Dowling comes up with it, down by 2, 14-12. Sam Hughes has it for the Dowling Catholic Maroons as Dowling Catholic shoots at the bucket to our left as we look on here. A feed down low left baseline to Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs back up, 3-ball. Simon Daniel lofts it. It won't go off the rim, and Ames comes down with the rebound. Taman Lipsy will walk it across the timeline down below us here. A slow walk as Ames shoots at the bucket to our right as we look on here. Lipsy gets it to the top of the key to Mumm. Mumm dribbles it over to the left wing, kicks it out left side, 3-ball on the way by Luth. Off the rim, won't go. Fight for the basketball, and Simon Daniel with the quick hop comes up with a rebound.
A great job of blocking out. That's what they practiced for early in the season, and he did a great job.
3:23 left to go, first half. Dowling down by 2, 14-12. 3:17 left to go, and Gredeke, right wing, feeds it down low to Ryan Riggs on the block, and luckily tipped out of bounds by the Ames Little Cyclones. Dowling will play it out underneath their bucket.
That's a good job getting Jalen Moses back in, getting Andrew Lynch back in, give these guys a rest. Jack Gredeke, great job.
So Dowling Catholic plays it out underneath their bucket. Mikey Chase gets it in right side. Jalen Moses, just like you said, 3-ball from the corner. Jalen Moses has 3 threes in this ball game, 15-14 Dowling.
And here Carson Brown getting ready to come back on. That's what they were looking for, a spark. You get a spark today, you're playing.
2:59 left to go. I love the passion. Gary Steenblock. Here we go. A feed to the left wing. That's Taman Lipsy. Drives in the lane and is tripped up. A foul going to be called on Dowling Catholic.
Joe, you can see he's just such an athlete. You know, he's 6'2". He can get to point A to point B so quick. And he's just a leader. You can tell. He's the quarterback on the football team. He's the quarterback on the basketball team. It's fun to watch.
So Taman Lipsy, who Gary Steenblock talks about, plays it out underneath the Ames bucket. They get it in, top of the key, now to the left wing. Now a feed down low to Lipsy. Left block working his way. Fadeaway jumper off the rim, won't go. And Dowling comes down with the rebound. That's Carson Brown. Crosses the timeline in no man's land. Now kicks it to the near side. Mikey Chase behind the arc. Dribbles it from the left wing to the top of the key. Mikey Chase, bounce pass to the big fella, Andrew Lynch. Andrew Lynch gets it to Mikey Chase, drives the lane, kicks it out right side. Now top of the key is Simon Daniel. Daniel gets a pick, bounce pass down low to the big fella. Lynch puts it up strong, block, didn't go, but he'll be rewarded with 2. Nice pass from Simon Daniel.
And can you believe Andrew Lynch actually wanted some physical contact? Who would have thought that?
Yeah, right.
Such a tough kid. Iowa's they're going to be really happy getting him. He's such a good kid and works his tail off.
And the big 6'5" senior eyes it for Dowling Catholic from the line. Gets it to go. A soft little touch there.
Nice to see Carson Brown get some minutes. Once again, he's given him a really big spark on the defensive end. A little bit more confidence on the offensive end. Going to pay off.
16-15 with the 1 make. Second free throw by Andrew Lynch does not go. 2:13 left to go in the first half of action. Dowling on top by 2. A feed in the near corner to Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips doesn't like it. Gets it back to the top of the key to Luth. Luth in the corner to Lipsy. Makes a move and goes baseline. Tries to get it to Tate Zaleski underneath the bucket and falls down. Looks like a blocking foul going to be called to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Ames will play it out underneath their bucket, down by 2.
Andrew Lynch with a little bit of a football blocking shimmy to the guy going through.
All right, here we go. Ames plays it out underneath their bucket. They shoot the bucket to our right as we look on here. Top of the key with the basketball is Lucas Luth. Luth being guarded out there by Jalen Moses. Taman Lipsy now takes over the rock, keeps a dribble in between the circles, gets a pick. Now picks up the basketball, in trouble, hands it off to Corey Phillips. A little give and go, and a nice job defensively once again by the big fella Andrew Lynch to block it out of bounds.
Nice job. Tomahawk that one out of bounds.
Ames plays it out from the side in their forecourt. They get it in. Right wing, now top of the key, Taman Lipsy. 16-14, Dowling Catholic, 1:30 left to go in the first half. With a basketball is Kayshawn Brooks, drives the left block, goes up, ball loses the handle, fight for the basketball. Looks like Ames will come up with it. No, nice job by Jalen Moses chasing it down in front of the scorer's bench. But last touch as he grabs it in, looks like he might have stepped out of bounds.
Yep, OC extremely happy. That's hustle. That's what we're looking for. Now we just need that same hustle on the offensive end. They're playing great on the defensive end.
16-14 Dowling, 1:14 left to go, first half. Taman Lipsy and the Ames Little Cyclones have it in their orange tops, orange bottoms, black numbers, and white trim. Lipsy goes cross court left side to Brooks. Brooks back to Lipsy. Right side now in the corner to Mum. Back to Lipsy, top of the key. They go to the left side. Now in the left corner with it is Brooks. Brooks, top of the key to Luth. Luth and Dowling just playing some nice reaction defense as Taman Lipsy fakes right, goes left, eyes the 3, cans the 3 from the right side. Taman Lipsy means business for the Ames Little Cyclones. They take a 17-16 lead.
Dowling gonna wait, try to get the last shot here. Almost had a steal.
Bounce
Needs
pass.
to take that back out.
Down low to Lynch, up top now. I think you're right, Steen. As Mikey Chase keeps the dribble in between the circles, now hands it off to Jalen Moses, drives in the paint, in trouble, needs to kick it out, 18 seconds left to go, 17-16, Ames on top. Dowling working for that last shot. 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Mikey Chase.
Mikey's got to be careful here. They're going to try to double him, and Taman Lipsy's
stolen
good
away
at that.
by Taman Lipsy, left to right, 3 seconds left to go, and he's going to be tackled by Mikey Chase. And boy, you called that one perfectly, as Taman Lipsy with a nice pilfer took it the distance. He'll be rewarded with 2 at the charity stripe, up 17-16 with 2 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah, that was. I think even for OC there, I might have taken a timeout like at 15 and kind of reset, because you could see what they were going to do. They were going to trap, and I think if you had to do it over again, you probably would have called a timeout.
And Lipsy with the free throw cans it, 18-16. Ames on top, 2 seconds left to go. Lipsy gets another. He gets it. 19 seconds left to go. And with the basketball is Mikey Chase. The three-quarter court shot won't go. And we head into the halftime strategy session with Ames on top, 19-16. And we'll take a break. I want to thank all of our sponsors, of course, Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One. We'll take a break and come back with girls basketball coach for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, as we got a big win there earlier. Kirsten Meyer will sit down and talk to us. You're listening to Dowling Catholic girls and boys basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio and CISN.TV. Back after these messages.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com.
Pretty decent day from behind there.
Man, and last night she was 4 for 6. So that's, what is that, 12 for 16, I think, in 2 days?
Meyer 8 joins us. Halftime of the boys contest, and the Ames Little Cyclones have a 19-16 lead as we sit down with head girls basketball coach Kristen Meyer in her 5th year. A couple of nice wins last 2 nights. Last night 65-34 at Urbandale, and today a hard-fought win over the Ames Little Cyclones, 6-2 to move to 5-2 on the season. Broadcasting on campus, Dowling Catholic, inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium. Looking down center court behind the bench, way above in the balcony here with the play-by-play, Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo. Steve DeVinny had the color commentary for the girls contest. Gary Steenblock joins us for the boys contest. Double dip, girls, boys basketball on Iowa Catholic Radio, KWKY 1150 AM, 94.5 FM, and today's game also viewable on CISN.TV. Well, Kristen Meyer, thank you very much for coming up and taking the time to join us. A nice win last night, a nice win tonight. Let's start with last night. Urbandale on the road, 65-34, and Lexi Bowles went off for 21 points, got about 8 or 9 gals in the scoring column.
Yeah, last night was just a good, solid team win. I went back and watched the film last night and this morning, and I thought defensively we played really well. We got caught a couple times where they made a couple threes, but I've really been impressed with how we've been playing defensively and matching up and really just trying to get up and make people nervous by pressuring them.
How does it go this week when you play back-to-back as far as preparing for Ames? Did you already have most of your prep done? And then I walked in the gymnasium about an hour and a half early, and it looked like you were doing a little walkthrough.
Yeah, so obviously as coaches already did our scouting reports. We did that on a couple days we had off earlier in the week. And the girls had watched a little bit of film early. And then this morning during our game day practice, we went through a few things. But this year we're trying not to overwhelm them and overload them with too much information, because we want to just defensively stay alert, stay ready. So sometimes it's better when you don't know what play's coming, and so you just have to be more ready. And offensively, we kind of know the things we want to do, and we talked about adjustments if they look to double in the post or things like that. But I thought our girls really responded well for playing back-to-back games. And
boy, did they ever against the Ames Little Cyclones today in that first game. You look at the film, and obviously Caroline Waite is somebody who you have to keep an eye on. Kennedy White down low, she had 14. Carolyn Waite, 22. She's a Division I basketball player.
Oh man, she's good. I'm glad this is our last time playing her. The past 4 years, she reminds me so much of Ellie Ruffridge, who played at Pocahontas area. When I was at Nevada, my last school, we played against them 3 times, and Caroline Waite is so similar in a lot of her movements and just such a competitor. And so she's been one we've struggled with the past 4 years, and I thought even though she scored 22 points or whatever it was, we still defended her pretty well. So that speaks to how good of a player she is when you think you guard her well, and she still ends with 22 points.
Yeah, she can do it all. She's got handles, court presence, quickness. She can stop and pop from outside, from anywhere on the court. And again, you guys got a lot of folks involved in scoring today. Lexi Bowles had 9, Margaret Tobias 9, Ellie McVeigh a couple of nice three-pointers. But you got to talk about Maddie Wishman, the 5'7" senior. I would imagine close to a career day with 8 three-pointers, 26 points in the ball game. Maddie Wishman made a big difference in this contest.
Oh, man, that was fun to see. And Maddie hit 4 threes last night, and to be honest, we've known she's our best three-point shooter. She's a great set shooter, and she struggled a little bit early in the season, and part of that's kind of making that transition from JV to varsity ball, where it's just everything's a little bit quicker, and you got to get just more confident. And last night, I think when she shot well, helped her out, and today, man, 8 for 12 on threes. That's what at least our stats had her at. That is so impressive. Definitely a career high, and just stretches out the defense. We were struggling a little bit inside finishing at halftime. Our stats had us down as being 4 for 18 on twos, and they were good looks. We were just a little bit rushed. So to be able to have someone to knock down that many outside shots, that was the difference maker for us.
We're joined by Kristen Meyer, the girls' head basketball coach here at Dowling Catholic in her 5th year. Moves to 82-21, if I'm not mistaken, overall. A terrific overall record, a great leader of these young women. So after today's ball game, what does the rest of the weekend hold? We guys work out Sunday, Monday, and then Valley comes to town on Tuesday.
Yeah, normally we have Saturdays off, and then we practice and lift on Sundays. Since we had back-to-back games, we're going to keep it pretty light tomorrow. Just come in, do some shooting, and we'll get our lift in, our first lift for the week. And then Monday will be all geared towards Valley. Get ready, any Dowling Valley sporting event of any kind is a big one, so we're excited to play them. And then, so all of our focus will be on them, tomorrow, Monday. And then after that, we've got who I assume will be number 1 Johnston, who just beat Waukee last night. So then we'll turn our attention to there.
Right on. Kristen Meyer, thank you so very much for always taking the time to come up here and join us at halftime. Congratulations on ripping off a couple of great wins, moving to 5-2 on the season. Valley in town or in your gymnasium Tuesday. Good luck on that, and we'll talk to you Tuesday night.
All right, thank you very much, and thanks for broadcasting.
You bet. Thank you, Kristen Meyer, the girls basketball coach for the Dowling Catholic girls. She'll exit stage right. We'll take a break, hear from our sponsors, and come back, look at some first half stats in this boys contest. Ames 19, Dowling Catholic 16, Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy One getting behind our Dowling Catholic student athletes. You're listening on Iowa Catholic Radio and viewing on CISN.TV. Back after these messages.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
On campus at Dowling Catholic, inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down. Center court, behind the bench, while I chew on a cough drop. Here with all the play-by-play, in for Mark Amadeo, Joe Stacy, alongside Gary Steenblock. Boys, halftime, Ames 19, Dowling 16. Double dip of girls and boys basketball, and we thank Kristen Meyer for joining us at halftime. The girls' Dowling Catholic Maroon basketball coach, 2 wins in a row over Urbandale last night, 65-54, and today downed the Ames Little Cyclone 62-50. Gary Steenblock, Joe Stacy, and boy, I tell you what, Taman Lipsey leading the charge for the Ames Little Cyclones, 16 points in the first half, and on the other end, Jalen Moses off the bench with 9 points, leads the way for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. So we'll start the second half here with the Dowling Catholic Maroons playing it out from their backcourt. They'll shoot at the bucket to our right.
Looking for more passion here. Looking for more. We got to find it.
I like it. So here we go. Same starting lineup for the Dowling Catholic Maroons with the basketball. Sam Hughes, left wing, gets at the top of the key to Simon Daniel. Daniel to Gredeke. Gredeke, a pass in the corner. Now a feed down low to Simon Daniel. Loses the handle.
Tough pass there. Nothing really that anybody could do with that pass.
Here we go. Ames Little Cyclones in their orange tops, orange bottoms, black numbers, white trim. Casey Mumm, Taman Lipsey, Keyshawn Brooks. Lipsey takes it, drives it, bashed away by Ryan Riggs. Nice block there. Keyshawn Brooks, Patrick Craffle, Corey Phillips starting for the Ames Little Cyclones. Sam Hughes, Jack Gredeke, Ryan Riggs, Simon Daniel, Matt Riedel. As Matt Riedel tries to drive from the right free throw line extended. He is stopped and gets it out in between the circles to Sam Hughes. Hughes drives in the ball, and he is fouled by Keyshawn Brooks.
Right now, Joe, we're not matching our offensive intensity to their defensive intensity. We have it on the defensive end, but we need to match it on the offensive end right now.
Dowling Catholic, white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, black trim. Shoot the bucket to our right as we look on. Here we go. Matt Riedel drives from the right wing inside of the paint, kicks it back out to the right wing to Hughes. Hughes, top of the key to Riedel. 3 on its way, no good. Rebound underneath. Ryan Riggs loses the handle, and Ames comes up with it. That's Casey Mumm. Casey Mumm across the timeline, far side of the court, right to left. Gets it to Corey Phillips. Wasn't looking for the basketball. Hit him in the big chest. Reels it in, though, and Jack Gredeke steals it away. 2-on-2, and being chased from behind, Gredeke has it knocked away by Casey Mumm. And the official's trying to figure out where it's going to stay.
That shouldn't be a discussion. It went that way. Oh.
They're going to give it to Ames.
They give a jump ball, so we're going to have a quick change here. It'll be, so it was Ames' ball to go back. The arrow will go back our way. Whew, that's a tough call there.
Here we go. Whew. The Ames Little Cyclones will bring it up. Taman Lipsey crosses the timeline, keeps his dribble, dribbles it over to the right wing, wants to split traffic, doesn't, kicks it back to top of the key to Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips with a big body, dribbles it to the left elbow, stops, gets it to Keyshawn Brooks, puts up the running jumper on the left block, got it to go.
What a tough shot that was.
21-16, Ames extends their lead here. 6:03 left to go in the third quarter. Dowling Catholic with a basketball. Simon, left wing, gets it to the top of the key to Matt Riedel. Riedel to Gredeke. Gredeke in the corner, back to Matt Riedel. Riedel, top of the key. Simon Daniel, 3. It won't go. Fight for the rebound underneath. Won by Patrick Craffle for the Ames Little Cyclones, a 6'4 senior. Gets it up ahead. Gets it to Lipsey. Drives a lane. It won't go on the left side. Rebound to Simon Daniel for Dowling Catholic. Will go left to right. 21-16, Dowling Catholic trails Ames Little Cyclones. And driving it to the hoop, getting it to go. Sam Hughes, a little touch off the glass on the right block, 21-18.
Nice aggressive move by Sam Hughes. We needed that bucket there.
Here we go. 21-18. Ames on top and with a basketball. They shoot the bucket to our left. Brooks drives from the top of the key to the right elbow. A nice jumper, swishes it home. Keyshawn Brooks with a nice deuce. Ames Little Cyclones extend their lead 23-18. 5:04 left to go in the third quarter.
Dowling needs to match that intensity on the offensive end right there.
So with a basketball is Sam Hughes, kicks it in the near side corner. Gredeke almost loses the handle. Simon Daniel gathers it up in the corner. He's in trouble. A bounce pass down low to Ryan Riggs. A pass in traffic stolen away by the Ames Little Cyclones.
That is an extremely tough pass.
Too many bodies around that ball right there. So here we go. Ames has it in their forecourt. Taman Lipsey way out behind the three-point arc left side, keeps his dribble. Looking for a pick. Now starts to back up the defender. Takes it to the rack. Beats the defender. Takes it off the glass. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Dowling Catholic's Ryan Riggs.
A very nice defensive play there.
Simon Daniel kicks it to the top of the key. And Sam Hughes at the top of the key. Fake left, went right, took too many steps with it.
Yep. Forgot to put the ball down there. You need to do that. Here's the thing that these guys have to remember, that Ames, a lot of their steals they're trying to get it on, close to the floor. These passes have to be up in the air. I mean, you're doing a bounce pass. It's going to get touched.
So here we go. 23-18, Ames on top. 4:13 left to go, third quarter. Ames shoots at the bucket to our left as we look on here. Casey Mumm kicks it left side, 3-ball. Corey Phillips puts it up. It won't go. Rebound comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Chasing it down, Simon Daniel. Simon Daniel walks it across the timeline, and Mike O'Connor wants a timeout on the court. Full timeout. We'll take a break as well. 23-18, 3:58 left to go in the third period. Dowling Catholic boys basketball, Iowa Catholic Radio, CISNTV.com. Back after these.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Shuttlenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Shuttlenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
He's trying to make a steal 3 plays ahead of. Oh my goodness. Jalen Moses and Carson Brown getting some playing time. I love it.
All right, Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, Joe Stacy alongside Gary Steenblock. Iowa Catholic Radio, CISN.TV. Third quarter action, 3:52 left to go. Back in action, 23-18. Dowling trails the Ames Little Cyclones. Dowling with a basketball. Shoot the bucket to our left. A feed down low to Ryan Riggs. Turnaround jumper, 7-footer, no good. And with the rebound is Casey Mumm, the 5'11 senior. He'll bring it up across the timeline. Ames has it and the lead. Top of the key. Lipsy. Now to the left wing, Lipsy rather. Corey Phillips, top of the key. He wants to take it to the rack. Stopped on the right block. They'll kick it to the top of the key. That's Craffle. Now back to Mumm. Ames working it around the perimeter. They go to the far right side. With it is Keyshawn Brooks. Looks for a pick. Has some nice handles. Takes it in the lane. Ball is knocked away. Coming up with it, Carson Brown. Left to right. Up ahead to Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes left free throw line extended behind the arc. Nice defense by Taman Lipsy. Dowling Catholic with it. Jalen Moses takes it to the rack off the glass. Got it to go. Nice little touch by Jalen Moses.
11 points for Jalen Moses. That's awesome for that young man.
23-20. Dowling 2 closer. Ames with a basketball. Top of the key with it is Patrick Craffle. Craffle against a man-to-man. Goes up top, up high, left side. Brooks. Brooks. Back to the top of the key with it is Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips. Back to Brooks. Brooks will keep the dribble in between the circle. Takes it to the right side. Back to the top of the key. Ames just working it around the perimeter here. Now to Mumm on the left side. Drives the left baseline. Stops. Gets it to Taman Lipsy. Left wing. Sees a seam. Takes it. Reverse layup. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Dowling Catholic. Ryan Riggs.
Nice job on the defensive end there.
Other end with it. Right side as we look here. Feed down low. Ryan Riggs. And the trailer comes through. Matt Riedel takes it up the George Gervin finger roll. Gets it to go. Dowling back to within 1, 23-22. They trail.
Nice assist by Ryan Riggs.
1:52 left to go as Lipsy gets it on the right elbow. Now back to Taman Lipsy. Left side behind the arc. Fakes right. Drives to the baseline, kicks it back out. Corey Phillips, 3-ball, left side, won't go. Rebound comes down to Dowling Catholic. With it is Matt Riedel. Matt Riedel will bring it up left to right, crosses the timeline. For the Dowling Catholic Maroons, they can take the lead with 1:31 left to go in the third quarter. Dribbles it to the left block, stops, pops off the glass, got it to go. Matt Riedel means business. 24-23, Dowling regains the lead.
1 point lead, doing it on the defensive end. Offensive will come if you keep doing that on the defensive end.
All right, 1:17 left to play in the third quarter. We'll keep it right here. And Jalen Moses, 11 points in the ball game. Matthew Riedel, 6 points in the ball game. The two leading scorers for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, and doing it on both ends of the court.
I'm going to give kudos too to Carson Brown on the defense that he was playing on Keyshawn Brooks, who had a couple of buckets. He put Carson in, Carson went on him, went at him, shut him down, got a steal even. So great minutes from Carson Brown coming off the bench here in the third quarter.
What's on the sports agenda for you after this ball game? Football?
Football,
golf?
I just saw, I looked. The Bills are up 17-10.
Not a big surprise. That's pretty close.
Yeah, it is close. Indianapolis is a tough team to play. And then
Old Man Rivers.
Yeah, we talked about that this morning with my boys. It's like, okay, it's really cold in Buffalo, so that makes Phillip Rivers be like 62 years old when it's really cold. No, man, what a great weekend. You get 3 NFL, and then the basketball. Girls Final Valley defeats Centennial. That's nice.
Breaking news.
Yeah, look at that. CISN, breaking news through us. Love it.
All right, here we go. Ames will play it out from the side in their forecourt right in front of the bench. They trail Dowling 24-23, 1:12 left to go, third quarter. Casey Mumm has it right side, goes to the top of the key to Taman Lipsy. Lipsy, double team, kicks it out to the near side. That's Brooks. Brooks, between the back dribble, step back three. Good. What a shot by Keyshawn Brooks.
Big shot, and it looks like Ames is tired, but boy, what a huge shot that was.
8 points for Keyshawn Brooks. 26-24, Ames takes the lead. Dowling Catholic with a basketball, and Sam Hughes takes too many steps with it on the right wing. Didn't really know what he wanted to do with it. Started to dribble toward the top of the key and just traveled with it. So 47 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Taman Lipsy will walk it across slowly right to left as the Ames Little Cyclones shoot the bucket to our left. Man-to-man defense being employed by Dowling Catholic, 26-24, 36 seconds left to go. Taman Lipsy, the 6'2 junior, gets it to Mumm up top. And now to Brooks. Brooks keeps his dribble, working for that last shot. Casey Mumm comes up from the left side, hands it off to Taman Lipsy. 18 seconds left to go in the third quarter, just content to hang on to that basketball. 13, 12, 11.
Right. You got to go get it out of his hands right now.
You got to get up on him. Here we go. 7 seconds left to go. Taman Lipsy looking for a pick. Gets a pick. Splits defenders, and it's going to be a foul on Dowling Catholic. And, boy, I tell you what, Andrew Lynch, as Taman Lipsy really tried to split defenders, didn't have a seam to work with. 2 seconds left to go after the foul. 26-24, Ames on top, so a quick shot here. They give it to Lipsy. Puts up the shot. It won't go. Hits the front of the rim on the 3-ball. So we head to the fourth and final frame, 26-24. Ames on top here. Low-scoring game, but an entertaining one. We'll take a break. Iowa Catholic Radio, CISN TV, back after these messages. You tried to take something that...
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise, and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Oh, my body's old. All right, back in action, fourth quarter. Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium. Joe Stacy, Gary Steenblock. Dowling down by 2, and they'll cough it up as we come back. Ryan Riggs drives the left side, gets down to the block, and just loses the handle. 7:49 left to go in the ball game. 26-24, Jeff Piggott is back in our Iowa Catholic Radio studios. CISN.TV, Peter Tarpey, Randy Nielsen running the controls. Ames has a basketball in their forecourt. Brooks throws it away, and it's gathered up by Ames. Lucas Luth gets it back to Taman Lipsy. Taman Lipsy and the Ames Little Cyclones again shoot the bucket to our left. Corey Phillips, top of the key, gets it to Casey Mumm. Mumm drives the lane, nothing there, gets it to Lipsy. Lipsy stops, free throw line. Quick pass near side. Luth Three ball on the way, no good. Rebound, Dowling Catholic, Matt Riedel.
It's a great way to start the fourth, except for the turnover. He thought Gredicke was going to cut to the hole, and he went back out to the three-point line.
Riedel gets it to Sam Hughes, drives in the lane, stops, pops a little 7-footer, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in, good.
That's this toughness right there.
And
a turnover.
Hughes gets it to go, and a turnover on the other end. I'm writing down points. I'm not used to doing that. Tie ball game, 26-26. 6:45 left to go in the ball game. Other end with the basketball. Hughes gets it to Daniel. Daniel to Hughes. Left wing, bounce pass, down low to big Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs kicks it out, right side, three ball. Matt Riedel gets it to go. Matt Riedel cans the three, and the Dowling Catholic Maroons have a 29-26 lead with 6:29 left to go in the ball game.
Triple teamed Riggs, found Riedel for three. Great offensive set.
And the Vance Downs Little Cyclones want to talk it over. Timeout on the court. 29-26, 6:23 left to go in the ball game. We'll be back on the air Tuesday night as the Valley Tigers come to town. And I believe that'll be, for the time being anyway, my final effort on the air as Mark Amadeo will be back after some personal time off. Back behind the microphone, and as always, thank you, Mr. Hall of Famer Mark Amadeo, for giving me the opportunity to fill in for you.
Just sent me a text saying that that was a final. Number 13 Valley over number 4 Centennial, 61-47 for the girls.
So Ashworth Vision Clinic, I want to thank them. Ashworth Vision Clinic, committed to providing a complete eye exam and make sure that your family is seeing and feeling their best. Ashworth Vision Clinic, located at 60th and Ashworth Road in West Des Moines, or online at ashworthvision.com. All right, teams are back on the court. Jack Gredicke on the court. Ryan Riggs, along with Simon Daniel, Matt Riedel, and Sam Hughes. So here we go. Ames will play it out from the side in their forecourt. Down 29-26, 6:20 left to go in the ball game. Casey Mumm keeps a dribble right side behind the arc, picks up his dribble. Now gets it to Taman Lipsy. Taman Lipsy, top of the key, three ball, all alone, nothing there. Gets it to Mumm. Mumm, right side, three ball, pulls the trigger. Nice rebound by Dowling. Simon Daniel gets it to Sam Hughes. He'll walk it across the timeline and gets it to Gredicke. Gredicke in the far corner, down low to Ryan Riggs. Riggs, a little turnaround jumper off the rim, then touches the glass, got it to go. Ryan Riggs.
Soft touch by the big fella. He's so good with that.
31-26 with the make for Ryan Riggs and the Dowling Catholic Maroon. 5:40 left to go in the ball game. Top of the key. Taman Lipsy gets it over to Brooks. Keyshawn Brooks, top of the key to Corey Phillips. Now back over to Brooks, right wing behind the three-point arc. Fakes right, goes left. Very quick. Splits defenders in the lane. Over everybody. Gets it to go.
That's a tough shot there.
He is an athlete. 31-28. Dowling still on top after the two ball. Other end, Simon Daniel, left wing, bounce pass to Riedel. In traffic, in trouble. And they're going to be a reach-in foul on Ames, it looks like to me, Gary.
One's got the foul. Yep, they both had the same foul.
So Matt Riedel gathered it up, and immediately he had two big fellas right on him, mugging him. And that's going to be the second team foul on Ames.
A great job by the referees getting together and talking that through.
You got that right, Steve Block. Good job out of you. Here we go. Sam Hughes underneath for Dowling Catholic Maroons. They get it in to Ryan Riggs. In the paint, finger roll, won't go. A little three-footer, had the leaps, just couldn't finish it. Other end, taking it to the rack, getting it to go. Taman Lipsy took it from the top of the key, went right, then left, hung in the air, and a little touch shot off the left side, and he'll be rewarded with one more at the charity stripe.
He takes advantage of his quickness, and I mean he got a little shoulder in there, so he get a little
separation.
He can get that ball out of anywhere.
Yep.
He is fun to watch.
Free throw is up, bounces around good. The three-point play, the traditional or old-fashioned three-point play, if you will. Tie ball game now, 31-31. 4:55 left to go in the ball game. Got a good one cooking up for our fans here today. Here we go. Matt Riedel drives a lane, puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound comes down to Corey Phillips, the big fella, the 6'5 junior probably goes about 250. Here we go. Lipsy, 2-ball, right side, won't go. Casey Mum knocks it away for Ames, but it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Ames Little Cyclones. Dowling will play it out from their backcourt. Looks like Ames is going to put on some pressure here. And now a timeout on the other side. Mike O'Connor wants to talk it over. What's he going to talk about here?
I think first you got to take your time and break the press. And if they do it with passing and moving, they could get a layup down here. And I don't think that's Ames' specialty, is full court press. They like having Lipsy out there, and he has such quick hands. He's had so many times tonight where he's almost had a steal with how quick he is. But I think you can attack the basket, and we have a height advantage. And I mean, there's two team fouls on each side, so nobody even close to being in the 1-and-1 yet. So it's the person who becomes the biggest here is Riggs, what he does, because he can take his man. So if they could get him the ball even at the free throw line, he can still take his man.
So Dowling Catholic plays it out from the backcourt to our left. They get it into Matt Riedel. Matt Riedel will bring it up, crosses the timeline left to right. Dowling Catholic in their white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, black trim. They get it to Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs in the corner, far side. Jalen Moses, 3, got it to go. 2-ball.
Yep.
They gave him 2 on that.
Don't care, still a great shot.
Dowling Catholic 33, Ames 31. 4:14 left to go in the basketball game. Other end, Taman Lipsy, top of the key, left side, gets it to the top of the key to Corey Phillips. Looks for someone to go to, gets it to Lipsy. Left side, gets a pick. Behind the arc, keeps his dribble. Stops, bounce pass to Corey Phillips. Left block, about 8 feet out. Dribbles in, uses that big body, turnaround jumper in traffic, and draws the foul as he goes right in to Ryan Riggs in the paint. And that'll send Corey Phillips to the charity stripe. Stops the clock with 3:54 left to go. Dowling up by 2, 33-31 in a low-scoring contest.
That's tough for Ryan. I mean, he's not as big. That was a good move.
And the free throw is up and in. The soft hands of Corey Phillips, 60% free throw shooter on the season. He's got 3 points in the ball game, all from the line.
He's fun to watch play too. I mean, this has been a really good game.
33-32. Ames can tie it up with the make here. Free throw is up, and it's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to 6'9" senior Jalen Moses. So here come the Dowling Catholic Maroons, rather. Sam Hughes crosses the timeline. 3:44 left to go in the ball game. Crunch time here. 33-32 Dowling with a basketball. Sam Hughes in trouble and gets it to Riedel in the baseline. Riedel looks like he traveled. Gets it to Ryan Riggs. Back out to Riedel. 3-ball on the way. No. Off the back side of the rim. Rebound comes down to Casey Mum and the Ames Little Cyclones.
Like the shot.
Yep. He was wide open, so here we go. Taman Lipsy drives the right baseline, kicks it out top of the key. Corey Phillips looked at the 3, didn't like it. Back to Mum. Now left wing, now top of the key. Ames working it around the perimeter against a man-to-man defense being employed by Dowling Catholic. 33-32, 3:06 left to go in the ball game. Ames with a basketball. They shoot the bucket to our left. Taman Lipsy, the athlete for the Ames Little Cyclone, gets it to Casey Mum. Dribbles it over to the right wing behind the arc. Back to Brooks. Brooks top of the key to Lipsy. Lipsy doesn't put it on the court yet now. Between the leg dribble, gives it to Brooks. Brooks drives a lane, splits defenders, puts it up, bounces home. Kayshawn Brooks means business.
Good second half for him.
Yeah, 34-33, Ames regains the lead. 2:34 left to go in the basketball game. Coming down to the wire here at Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium. Joe Stacy with the call, alongside Gary Steenblock. Here we go. Jalen Moses gets it out to the right wing with a basketball. Sam Hughes keeps his dribble, looks down low. The ball stolen away by Corey Phillips, trying to get the inlet pass in, and he photographed the pass. So kick it back out to Mums. The ball is stolen away, tipped, and falls into the hands of Simon Daniel.
Nice job by Riggs coming down.
And now Sam Hughes with the basketball, gets it to Jalen Moses. Moses in the corner to Matt Riedel. Whistle and a foul on the floor. Timeout, rather. Full timeout. Dowling Catholic, 1:56 left to go in the ball game. We'll keep it right here, 34-33. And boy, this is crunch time. This is where you do some coaching up. What are you telling your guys?
Well, I think
on both sides.
Yeah, I think Ames needs to keep up their aggression on the defensive end, and I'm thinking Coach OC's got to try to either back pick and try to get somebody loose on the back end. with Jalen Moses playing like he is, I'd try to go inside, set a screen for him, get him open, and let him take a three. That would be good. Ames, the difference between the two is Ames can just say, hey, I'm going to hand Taman Lipsy the ball, and you decide what we're going to do. That's such an advantage, Joe, to have someone that can take control like that. We interact on offense like a team. They interact through him, and both are working. It's a close game. It's been fun to watch. Two totally different styles, but they both work.
Gary Steinblock, everybody. Dowling Catholic faithful, parent, fan, radio broadcaster. 34-33, Ames on top, 1:56 left to go in this ball game. Dowling will play it out underneath their bucket. Matt Riedel gets it in to Ryan Riggs in the paint, takes it strong to the bucket, got it to go with the touch shot. Dowling Catholic regains the lead here with 1:47 left to go, 35-34. Here come the Ames Little Cyclones, right to left. They operate, they shoot the bucket to our left. Taman Lipsy gets it to the top of the key to Keyshawn Brooks. Brooks takes it to the rack, kicks it out, top of the key, three ball on the way. Luth hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound snagged away by Matt Riedel.
Nice rebound.
Dowling Catholic Maroons, 35-34, they lead. 1:25 left to go, big possession here. Riedel, top of the key, gets it to Sam Hughes, right wing. Keeps his dribble between the legs. Top of the key to Ryan Riggs. Dowling on top by 1:11 left to go in the ball game. And the backdoor pass and a foul headed to the bucket, and he was stopped immediately by Lucas Luth, and a foul going to be called on the floor. That'll be 3 team fouls now for the Ames Little Cyclones, so Dowling will play it out underneath their bucket with a 1-point lead. 1:07 left to go. They get it into Riggs. Riggs takes it to the bucket, the one-handed shot, no good, and Ames comes up with the rebound. They get it to Taman Lipsy. Taman Lipsy, top of the key. Left side, looks at the three, doesn't like it. Now in the corner, now back to Lipsy. He'll split defenders, takes it to the rack. And a blocked shot by Ryan Riggs, but it looks like they're going to whistle him for the foul.
I think they might get Sam. Yep, Sam on the push on the bottom.
So that'll put Taman Lipsy at the charity stripe, 19 points in the ball game.
Not a great free throw shooter, which is kind of strange. Maybe it's still early in the year, but
66% free throw shooter. The right-hander will lie it up, try and tie it and take the lead. Eyes it, flies it, knocks it down.
Look good there. I actually thought Ames might hold, but they did not.
35-35, 49 seconds left to go in the ball game. Taman Lipsy gets another.
I think you got to get the ball back into Riggs again, but get him in better position.
Here we go. It's in and out, and the ball is tipped, and
who tipped
saved
it?
by Ames. Taman Lipsy tipped it, and Casey Mumm chases it down right in front of the scorer's bench, so Ames retains possession. 35-35, 38 seconds left to go. Keyshawn Brooks, top of the key, keeps his dribble for the Ames Little Cyclones. Over to Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips up top of the key. Ball is knocked away, and it's not over and back. And now Vance Downs wants to talk it over. Timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. 24 seconds left to play. 35-35. And you know our sponsor's got to be loving this one. Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen, and Mercy 1. Ames with the basketball.
Here's the most intriguing thing that you have. Dowling has 2 fouls to give. They have 3 fouls to give. And, I mean, that affects, I'd let them run 15, 18 seconds off the clock, foul them, make them do it again, let them run it down a little bit more. You know, I thought Ames might try to keep it, Joe, but I don't know if they do. I think they run their offense and try to score because they're going to be down to seconds because no one has foul trouble here.
20 points in the ball game for Taman Lipsy. On the other end, Jalen Moses still the leading scorer.
What a great game. He's had a great
13.
game.
Matthew Riedel has 10. Sam Hughes chipping in with 6. Ryan Riggs with 4. Gredicke only 2 points in the ball game, an unusual low-scoring performance for him. So here we go. 35-35, 24 seconds left to go. Ames will play it out from the side in their backcourt, and they'll get it in. to Taman Lipsy. He'll walk it across the timeline. 20 seconds left to go. 35-35. Lipsy fakes left, goes right. Ball is stolen away. Here we go. Jalen Moses on the run. Takes it to the rack. Off the glass. Got it to go. And one. Jalen Moses means business for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 37-35 with 13 seconds left to play in the ball game.
What a play. Got on the floor, got the ball and took it strong. I wouldn't be surprised if OC takes a timeout here if he makes this.
And Jalen Moses eyes a free throw, the traditional three-point play.
I'd foul
Missed.
right here. Foul. One foul there.
As Lipsy gets it across the timeline, and a timeout by Vance Downs. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 37-35, 9 seconds left to go in the ball game. And who do you think's going to get the handle of the rock here? It's either going to be Brooks or Taman Lipsy.
Right, and if it's Lipsy, I would make him get the ball on the other side of the court. Make him take a couple of dribbles. You foul. You then make them do it again. If you let them get it on into like where they can actually score, which would be 3-point line and in, that gives them more time. But you still have 2 fouls. You got to use them.
Gary Steenblock getting passion. Talk about passion. You're bringing the passion. I'm trying to bring it. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo. Gary Steenblock. As we are back in action here. 9 seconds left to go. 37-35, Dowling on top. Ames will play it out from the side in their forecourt. Casey Mumm gets it to Taman Lipsy. Lipsy
right there, right foul.
And they fouled him. You are right. A 67% free throw shooter, and they still have some fouls to give. So
we have one more, and I would even give him a little bit more time this time.
I think they have 2 more to go. 2 more fouls. So here we go. They get it into Taman Lipsy. Lipsy dribbles it, and he is fouled by Dowling Catholic Sam Hughes on the reach-in, down to 5 seconds left to go.
How good is Taman Lipsy, though? Both times he looked like he was trying to make him, I was shooting.
He's a good salesperson. So here we go. 5.8 seconds left to play. And Coach O'Connor is going to get Mikey Chase in the ball game for Sam Hughes.
I think Sam might be bleeding. Or does he have all their fouls? He might.
He could have.
He might have. I wasn't even thinking that way.
So timeout on the court, and we'll keep it right here. What an entertaining ball game. A low-scoring ball game, hard-fought ball game. And Mike O'Connor is going to sit his troops down below and see what they can figure out here. Ames Little Cyclones will have the last shot at it, down 37-35. And the last thing you want to do here for Dowling Catholic is give them a clean look at things. As Mike O'Connor trying to get to 500 on the season, 2-3, after a close loss last night on the road versus Urbandale.
I think I got to double him now.
Okay.
I don't think I'm letting him have the ball.
Okay.
Somebody else has to beat me. And if I was Ames, I'd be having Brooks take the ball out. So maybe if I have to force it, they're not going to do that. But if I had to force it that way, at least I have the other guy that can get his own shot off having the ball. You got to get it to one of them.
So here we go. Casey Mumm will play it out for Ames Little Cyclones on the side in their forecourt, down by 2, 5.8 left to go in the game.
I definitely don't give him that's
Mumm
great that
gets
they
it
get that far
to Taman Lipsy behind the arc, now goes to the right side. Casey Mumm puts up the 3 on its way. No good, and that's the ball game. Dowling Catholic Maroons come away with a 37-35 win over Ames. And boy, I tell you what, that was a well-coached game by Coach Mike O'Connor. Very well executed. Great job out of both of these teams to compete to the very end. And what a win for the Dowling Catholic Maroons to go to 3-3 in the season.
OC just took a big breath and kind of put his whole body on the scores table like, thank you. We finally have something go our way here. Gets him back to 500, like you said.
All right.
Star, Jalen Moses, breakout game.
Yep.
Great played on the offensive and defensive end today. It was really fun.
You got that right. We'll take a break. We'll add up some totals, come back and finish this broadcast up. The Dowling Catholic Maroons, a sweep of the Ames Little Cyclones here today, as the girls get the job done earlier, 62-50, and then the boys, Dowling Catholic Maroons, come in 37-35. Great competition in the second ball game. Great competition in the first ball game as well. Hats off to both coaches on the girls, both coaches on the boys, and all these fine young student athletes for putting it out there on this Saturday afternoon. We'll take a break. Dowling Catholic wins the boys contest 37-35. You've been listening on Iowa Catholic Radio and viewing on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
All right, broadcasting on campus, Dowling Catholic inside Dowling Catholic High School Gymnasium, looking down way above center court. Joe Stacy here in for Mark Amadeo alongside Gary Steenblock. Double dip of girls and boys high school basketball as the Dowling Catholic Maroons played host to the Ames Little Cyclones today, Steen. And the girls got the job done on the Dowling side, 62-50 in a hard-fought contest. And Kristen Meyer and her Dowling Catholic Maroons improved to 5-2 on the season. While Joel Sullivan's squad drops to 4-3, if I'm not mistaken. While on the boys' side, Mike O'Connor, a very hard-fought and much-deserved win for the Dowling Catholic Maroons over Vance Downs' Ames Little Cyclones. 37-35, low-scoring game, very entertaining. A lot of athletes out there, and for limited practices, these guys are starting to get in shape, and it went right down to the wire. Great contest.
Well, the first thing I would say, Joe, is it was a fun game to call and watch, and it was 37-35. People are like, how's that fun? It was fun to watch 10 athletes on the floor really giving it everything they had. Great defense. There were some great shots. It just, they took their time, they worked, and it was a fun game to call. And Jalen Moses breaking out, having some big buckets, and if I was going to give somebody else a big kudos, Sam Hughes having to guard Taman Lipsy, and then here's the bad part, is he guards you, and I don't think he might have had 1 or 2 turnovers. He had a great floor game. Just to get them going into their offense was a great thing to see. So it was fun. And anybody out there that doesn't know about Taman, he's the real deal. There's nothing that young man can't do.
And you do a terrific job. Thank you so very much for joining me. I always get a little bit nervous when I don't see you, and you just kind of sneak in the side, and I know you're out there somewhere, but thank you for the terrific job that
I was talking
you do.
To people, Joe. Can you imagine that?
That's what you do, man. That's what you do, and you do such a terrific job of it. Also, Steve Davini, great work out of you. Again, thanking Mark Amadeo, the Hall of Famer. You continue to enjoy your family, and we look forward to having you back. Thank you for all your help. Thank Jeff Piggott back in the Iowa Catholic Radio Studios, Mr. Peter Tarpey, and Randy Nielsen here with CISN.TV. What a product those guys have put together over the past couple of years. Just continues to get better. Taman Lipsy leads the way for the Ames Little Cyclones, 20 points in the ball game, followed by Keyshawn Brooks, 12 points, the leading scorers there. And ironically enough, only 3 players in the scoring column for the Ames Little Cyclones. That's just something that you very rarely hear. On the other end, Jalen Moses off the bench, the 6'9 senior, has 15 points in the ball game, and as you said, again, did it on both ends of the court. Matt Riedel had 9 points, and chipping in Sam Hughes with 6 points. Ryan Riggs had an important 4 points, and Jack Gredicke, an off scoring performance for him, only 2 points, but the Dowling Catholic Maroon boys get it done. Thanking Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Dental Associates, Kemen and Mercy 1. We'll be back Tuesday night, at least on Iowa Catholic Radio. I'm not sure if Mr. Peter Tarpey and CISN will be here, but Valley comes to this gymnasium. How much fun is it when Valley and Dowling get together in anything?
At
kids?
anything they do. I mean, we could be outside playing Foursquare, and somebody's watching it and somebody's calling it. So that'll be a lot of fun.
And I always get to profess my faith in Jesus Christ at the end of these broadcasts. And so in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord God, Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and all that is seen and unseen, Jesus Christ, my Lord, my Savior, my friend, who I can commune with at any time, any place, even in a basketball gymnasium. Thank you for sending the Holy Spirit to reside in all of us. We ask that it's your will, Lord Jesus, that the Holy Spirit reside in all of these young men and young women who competed today, their coaches, their families, all of the fans, all of the faculty and staff, including the broadcasters and the advertisers. Thank you so very much for this day and every breath. We ask that you give these young women and young men courage to compete on the athletic front and in the classroom and become fine leaders and great Christians and great people as they go out throughout their career. In your name, Lord Jesus Christ, we thank you for every breath in this day. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. That's going to do it for this broadcast. I want to thank Jeff Piggott once again back in our Iowa Catholic Radio studios. We'll be back Tuesday night. Tune in, I believe, a 6:15 start, but we'll figure that one out as we go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for viewing. God bless everybody. Have a great afternoon.